Perfect. Alright, welcome back. So, this is the Ruins of Darkkeep Bravo. We're going to dive back into it. So, got a quick recap for you all. Last time, our heroes met with the illustrious mage named Volo in the town of Waterdeep, where your team was assembled to start a quest as his expeditionary force. So he gave you introductions to you all. You all were here for particular reasons, what have you, boons, rewards, and yeah. So, to make good on that, he has given you a quest. He has sent you forth, and would like you to go and travel to the town of Maplehurst and assist his friend Kira in whatever she needs. Additionally, he has tasked you with solving the mystery of this enchanted fruit that these goblins bear. Apparently, they have this enchanted fruit that heals people. They sell it to the townsfolk. Nobody really knows why. He'd like you to figure it out. So, you travel to Maplehurst. And upon arriving in the town, you spoke to Constable Philosia. She informed you that the woman you're looking for, Kira, was in fact the merchant. She owned the shop. So you headed off to meet her. Upon meeting her, you learned about her children, Talgan and Sharwin. They were both adventurers who delved into the nearby ruins of Darkkeep in search of this enchanted fruit. The enchanted fruit, in fact, cured their grandfather of a great illness? Blah.
Ailment.
Sure, what have you. And they became obsessed with this, and they wanted to know more about it, so they wanted to dive into the dungeon and solve it for themselves. But they never returned. 3 weeks have passed, and Kira is worried. So, on her
As
behalf,
well she should be.
And so, you spoke to her friend Rurik, a dwarven adventurer, blacksmith, who informed you that there are many goblins in the nearby ruins, and that he had purchased some of this fruit. Apparently, upon planting the fruits as trees, the goblins, he thinks, had broken in and stolen his small saplings. You guys were unable
He
to solve
thinks.
this mystery. Granted, it had happened several weeks, or a week past. And, the trail was cold. So you left it be. You traveled on. Well, actually, you moved on throughout the town, getting more rumors. So you spoke to the innkeeper, Gorin, and you learned about the mercenaries that had joined the adventurers. Sir Bradford and Caracas, a ranger and paladin. And then, additionally, you thought you'd learn a little bit more about this fruit and how it interacted with the townsfolk. So you spoke to Stanley, Kira's grandfather, and learned, very, very little, actually. But it was good. You guys got through the town, you spoke to everybody, and then after deciding that there was nothing more to be learned, you headed out, following the old road, and towards the ravine, which had apparently swallowed this old citadel, an ancient citadel built by an old dragon cult that had been swallowed by the earth when the blue fire and spell plague calamity cracked the earth and created this monstrous ravine throughout it. So you reached this ravine, and upon looking in, you saw a rope tied to these pillars. Unfortunately, the pillars did have words, but unfortunately nobody in the party could read them. And so you pressed on. But you did find signs of recent camps, I believe, and tracks leading inside the ravine. So you followed the knotted rope down the ravine to a zigzagging stair ledge where you were attacked by rats. But you guys slayed them pretty quick. No problems.
The cat really got messed up by the rats, though.
Yeah, I mean, cat and rats, they've never really gotten along well. So you guys reach the bottom of that zigzagging staircase. Actually have some pictures. Just kind of blazing through what I remember as the introduction, because I didn't write anything proper down.
Blazing through. Blazing Falcon.
That's my style. So this is the ledge you guys descended. So the rope came down onto... did that pop up for you?
No.
Anything?
No.
That's fine.
Nope.
I know the rope. I jumped off it.
I flew down.
Okay. There we go. So you guys descended down those posts onto that ravine
I messed up
ledge.
rope.
Is that a base
Where?
on the post?
Could be.
A vase.
But that's the visual I have for the zigzagging staircase that you descended upon. You guys find yourselves here. Let's take it from there. Before
All
you
right.
is a crumbled courtyard. The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must be the Dark Keep. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard.
Well, this must be the entrance to the structure proper. If there'd be anywhere to be hiding traps, it's probably here. Maybe we should be careful. Can I roll an investigation for traps in the area?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And 19. It's like kind of peeking around the rocks, seeing all the hidden crevices, if there's going to be anything the goblins might have set to alert them.
Alright, so as you're like looking for traps and you're specifically like this is a good spot for traps, you do actually notice like a weird section of paneling right there. You notice that there's
Where?
like right where I pinged here. I'll draw it in freehand.
Oh, thank you. The ping might be getting lost in a lag.
Oh yes. Okay, still getting. It's right here. You notice that there's something off right there. Can't quite notice,
okay.
like you tell exactly from this distance, but you're like there's like maybe like the end like a trapdoor panel maybe? Like there's something different about where the rocks are lining up.
Hey, trapdoor panel.
That's good.
Okay.
Good roll and good
sorry.
insight
Thank you.
on what to do in a dark dungeon. As you guys look upon the rocks and shale, it's quite treacherous. It would take some skill to navigate across this. Like the rocks are like like kind of like shifting almost. Like bits of crap is still like falling off the tower as you guys are here.
Are we
So
from
who was
that
taking
block?
the lead? Like, who was the one leading our party? Was it Silent Gust or was it Beowulf who was charging ahead?
I mean, so I
Focus,
walked
so-
forward, but
Okay.
I
I
believe
want to go
that
to
Beowulf was like, I'm running!
so whoever would, maybe both of you.
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna push
something I
ahead to the
do.
front and like catch you by the shoulder, and then I'll be like, "Wait!" and I'll point out the spot on the map with a line, and I'll say, "There's something about that ground up there. There might be enemies lying in wait or a trap. It looks like a false floor.
good eye.
Be careful."
Listen here, Gilrath. There's no time to be a coward.
Make an acrobatics check as you step onto the masonry. It's like and like the rock kind of slips under your foot. Beowulf.
There's nothing cowardly about getting the upper hand on your opponents. Not
Okay,
letting
so
them
you're able to like
succeed
maintain
you.
your balance, and you kind of like ride one like a bit of the Silver Surfer, and you're like, and you kind of slide down a bit, but like you kind of catch yourself, and you're like balancing on the rocks, and you realize every 10 feet
little
you go on
wobbly
this,
here.
you'll have to do it again.
But for one as powerful as I, it's no problem.
Well, seeing Beowulf kind of charge ahead, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled on that spot with like an Eldritch Blast just on the tip of my tongue, being like, I'm gonna blast it if a goblin comes out of there. This is whether Beowulf stops for it or not.
Tread easy,
I'm
my
gonna just
friends.
stand close
Watch
to you.
me.
I did not intend on posting feline agility to the chat, by the way.
Okay, I was actually like trying to get my fucking thing zoomed in. It did make me realize how small my fucking zoom was.
Ah, my friends, there seems to be a door here. Let's go.
Okay, so anyone who is following Beowulf every 10 feet, give me an acrobatics check to maintain your balance on the shale and rock and masonry.
I didn't mean to push that. I didn't also realize I was
What's
muted because I had
happening
shock
over
clock.
here?
We're just our household is accidentally clicking things. What I was trying to ask though is, can I cast silent mirror or no shit?
Minor illusion.
That's the one.
Good thing you
Yes.
posted it.
Yes.
Yes, you may.
So I want to cast another little fairy-like being that kind of looks like me, but not quite. And I want to cast it. Where is it here? 30 feet. Yeah, so 30 feet in front of me,
Well,
just at the line.
little statue. Cool. Ah, smart. I'll
I'm
cast
not
my
gonna
own
see-
minor illusion of another
I'll
one of that.
I'll see you cast it. I just see your person go forward and be like, Flora.
So you want to make another you?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
another fairy-like being that like a fairy-like being, but not necessarily looks like me. Just another fairy. Just
Okay.
forward more.
So like, I'm gonna allow it, but like the spell definition is like more of a mundane object. It's not like a highly defined object. It says
Then can
such as
I-
a chair,
it's
a
not
muddy footprint,
animated.
or a small chest. It doesn't. I mean, the examples it gives doesn't have high detail, I guess.
Can I have a ball bouncing instead?
Of course.
Can I like create an illusion of a ball bouncing?
I was just
It's like-
gonna make like a fairy with basically like a stupid face.
Anaya-
It was gonna be
Anaya,
like
or-
basically you, but the face was gonna be like not detailed
Distorted.
at all, like a
Yeah.
balloon face, like just completely round.
I'll just do a ball instead. Since
Okay.
since that's what's supposed to be. I'll do a bouncing pink and green ball.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. What have you. I might just be reading into it. Like, that might not be really based on these.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
If
think the
Beowulf buys
drawback
it.
is that it just can't move.
Beowulf thinks that the ball is a fairy.
I don't know.
I'm convinced.
Okay.
I
Either way, you put your ball in. Yeah, you can draw it in. And the rest of
Okay.
you, what are you doing with the shale and the movement?
I'm just watching. As long as I have line of sight where I am right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna kind of see what happens to Beowulf. Just kind of.
And he's
Yeah,
just
that's my-
balancing on the rocks right now. You guys.
That's
can-
my pink ball.
Okay. Just kind of floating
Figure it
there,
out.
stationary.
Yep. Well, no. I want to make it have the illusion that it's moving up and down. Even if that no, never mind. It's Monday. It doesn't move. Just yes, a pink ball floating in the air.
Yeah, really, the details part I'm getting stifled by. You can make it look like anything, it just can't move, or it can't. It can only do one thing, right? It can be like an image. It can be a sound. It can't be a moving thing.
Then it is just a floating, spinning ball. I'm just gonna make it the illusion look like there's a picture going around, but it's not moving. It's just your eyes.
Okay.
Optical illusion.
It's not reflective.
It's a very holographic picture. It kind of moves with you. It's new technology. It hasn't come to Faerun yet.
It's from the Feywild.
Yeah.
This is how they entertain the rich
It's
people
one of those, like,
entertain their
holographic
children.
pictures. It looks different
Like
when you come
like
at
a
it from a different angle.
kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay. The rest of you. You watching Beowulf? Beowulf.
Yep.
Push on if you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and say, "Okay, guys, you gotta do this." And then I'm gonna take a 10-foot little sprint and jump at the line. This like, dent. You can roll it, but I'm gonna try to jump to.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll make this first one for me.
Not a jump, okay? The plan
We'll
is to
see what the jump
over
does
where
after
Troy
this
was
first check.
nervous. It's not athletics. Huh! Shit.
Okay, so Beowulf turns to all of you, bravado in his voice. You know, says like, "Watch this." Fucking first step's awesome. Second step's pretty good. He goes like, and then he gets to that 10-foot mark, and that rock just completely goes out from under him. He tumbles sideways into the shale, and is just kind of swallowed up as he falls sideways, and the rock kind of pins his chest, and he's stuck there like with his arm kind of sticking out, like getting crushed by the shale.
I'm okay, guys. I'm okay.
You
Are
all
you?
see him kind of stuck there. You can make an effort to get yourself out with an athletics check if nobody is aiding you.
You know what? I'm gonna go fly over and help him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly over and help him.
Okay, so you can make a raw strength check as you're just like
Push this too.
pulling up from the air, I guess, or do you land?
No, I'm gonna try and pull upwards from the air. So,
Okay.
that's just strength. All right.
Yeah.
Can
Alright.
I like push as she pulls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you any proficiency modifier for doing things in the air. I think that's... Okay.
Strong.
So between Flora and Beowulf combination effort, you unpin yourself from the rocks and you're able to pull yourself back up onto the shale where you fell in. So you're here on this section of the shale, unpinned, unharmed. Well,
Yeah,
other than your
as-
pride.
I'm impressed
As I
that
get
that
up, I'm
worked.
gonna like pat off my chest, like Beowulf.
And I'm gonna look at you and like puff up a little bit and be like, Beowulf!
Yeah.
So you're kind of like
Good job,
teetering on like a
Flora.
big slab right now as you dust yourself off.
Yeah.
Crap in my life.
Any movement from that alleged trapdoor?
No.
I'm
Nothing.
gonna take the rock,
No.
throw it on the in front of me.
Where? Which one?
The one that was on my chest.
You're gonna throw it. Where are you throwing it to?
Right here. Right where this little circle is.
Okay. So you pick up this like 40-pound rock, and you're like, all right, fuck you, rock. Like, "Ugh," and you
Boom.
shot put it up, and it goes straight into a trapdoor that spins back and opens. And this section is a pit.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
It's lucky I
well,
found that.
There's the trap. All right.
Could have been
no
dangerous.
adversaries. All right. I'll follow now.
Inside the pit, as you peek in, is a rat. Hisses up at you.
I want to make it look like the ball is gonna drop on the rat.
Okay. I mean, you go to make the ball drop. Beowulf, you surprise the rat. The rat surprises you. You can both take a reaction. And then we're rolling initiative.
Fuck you, rat. I'm attacking you.
Fucking rats.
He goes to scramble up the wall.
I want to kill him with a rock, but I already threw the rock. Damn it.
Uses most of its movement to scramble up the wall, getting up into your face here.
As soon as it crests, I was rating to blast something that comes out of a pit.
Do it.
Okay. We'll blast.
All over the place tonight.
I don't have my rolls here.
23.
This is plus dex.
How's the volume on that music? Good?
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm gonna turn it
Hard
up
for
on
me
my
to tell. It's on my external speaker.
Oh! I fucking blast it for maximum damage.
Is that a crossbow bolt or an eldritch blast?
That's an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So there's this like line of just streaking blue energy fires out of my staff.
And smokes
and
this
just hits
rat
this rat.
as it's jumping up around the bend here to Beowulf, as he's kind of fumbling for his weapons. Where are my rolls? Where's my sword? Got like
It's going for Beowulf's.
it moved behind you,
Blast it out
your
of the
back
air.
on your belt when you fell behind the rocks. So you went to grab it where it normally is, and fucking well behind you. Turns out your team has your back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the hell just happened?
I don't know. I
Sorry.
clicked the wrong button. I guess
Is that
I don't
your
know.
attack there, Shinon?
Yeah, you said I can
Yeah.
attack it?
Okay. Sorry, I mean, Troy was just prepped for an attack. I didn't realize. So Troy
Yeah.
blasts first,
Oh.
then you go to slash, and then Flora goes
Lydia-
to attack.
No, Flora.
Is there gonna be anything left of this rat?
Flora was realizing that her DC spell save thing was wrong, so she tried to fix it, and instead pushed the button. And then when you asked me what was happening, I thought you meant that we were supposed to roll initiative, and then I was like, shit. So then I rolled initiative. I'm not doing anything yet.
Complicated.
I'm not in the round yet. I'm just.
I mean, I don't even think it's necessary. Roll damage. Shinon and Gilrat. You guys both roll 10?
There you go.
That's some damage. Yeah.
Okay, so
Maximum
simultaneously,
damage.
an Eldritch Blast from Gildrath on the staircase. At the same time, Beowulf finds his sword behind his back, slicing in. You guys
The rat
just,
is a puddle.
yeah, the rat is sliced in half horizontally as the top half and bottom half are blasted apart by the Eldritch Blast. It's like,
You're gonna start laughing. Be like, ha 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 ha. You guys.
Wow.
And people were afraid of this cave. There's only rats in here.
Fear is the wrong word. I've yet to show you fear. That was just caution. And I'll start
I'll tell
walking
you
on
the
the
story
shale.
about Grendel again.
Please do tell. Take my
Maybe
mind
later.
off that rat.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to start following them up.
Should we
the,
start
uh,
making
path.
acrobatics checks?
yeah, every 10 feet on the shale.
Now,
So it's
Um,
gonna
yeah,
You guys
is,
come up, I can help you guys.
13.
is
I
it
can
This
keep
like
you guys
is 10.
That'll pass. Yeah.
is it
You
just
maintain
like
your balance.
straight ground with lots of rocks, or is it like up on a hill or whatever, or like whatever
11,
you-
how's that?
So it's kind of like flat ground. Where's my ruler?
I'm gonna
For
fall
most of this
'cause
area,
I rolled
and
a
this
6.
is like the ruins of
Oh,
an old
damn.
tower that have been like broken away. There's
right?
bits of walls here that are kind of peeking out, but it's
I'm
also
assuming
kind
a
of
20
buried
is
out.
okay.
Yeah, it's like all of this is the difficult terrain area, and the ground is kind of like rocky and unlevel.
Tiny. I'm going to. Are you able to pick yourself up, Tiny?
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be
yeah,
fine.
Baby falls in.
I
Or
could.
Tiny
You
falls
guys
in
want
there.
me to like?
If you
anchor
have trouble,
guys
I'm going to
to
come
you?
back there.
Like, I'm a strong boy.
There we go.
Oh hell yeah!
All right. So
Flying.
to get out, it's actually an athletics, but that would be enough.
Gelrath, you're standing on me.
Nice. Okay. All right. So
I thought
only
you
one
were
person
flying.
fell in.
Sorry.
All right. So you guys see the trapdoor, and as you're here now, you realize that there is like a plank, kind of set up along the back here. to
Is there
bypass it.
anything in the trap hole besides the rat? Is there like anything?
Just
Thanks.
There's rat shit.
Well, I didn't know. Maybe they
There
hid
you go.
something in there.
Okay, I got a plan, guys.
So can we use the plank to
Gonna take my
not
rope.
walk on this unsteady ground? I guess.
Gonna take my rope and throw it on this pillar.
it looked like
Nice.
there was an old goblin body in there that the rat was gnawing on. And as
Okay.
you inspect the area, there is like a mechanism that begins to like click. So you're like peeking your head in there to like check, and all of a sudden you hear like, and the door starts to like wind itself back up to close. You kind of like leap
To
back,
trap
and
you
the door's gonna.
inside.
So I'm
I
gonna be
see.
like, guys, the door. We must go fast.
No, that's just the trapdoor. We're not inside of it. It's okay.
As you guys watch, the door gets to like a standard position, and it's kind of like shifted rocks basically as soon as it like got to that stage, and it starts to get kind of like covered a little bit, and you realize how it could over time be missed.
Mm-hmm. Well, can we use the plank to just... Well, Kirk is doing a rope thing.
Whichever you need, whatever you guys want to do.
Let's say, why doesn't somebody investigate? That's got high investigation.
I do. But I think we can just... Is the plank big enough to just, like, walk on?
Yeah, it definitely looks
Can
like
I-
that's what it's
do
used
that.
for.
I just
Yeah,
want
let's
to
just
fly
do
it
that.
here. I'm gonna fly here to look ahead to see if I can see anything.
Flora, can you get the plank?
I can try.
You look so strong before.
So you heave and you push, and you're able to move the plank into position. And it's easy enough for you guys to just walk across this like foot and a half little section.
I
That
was gonna
kind
say I
of
was just
goes
gonna like
over the
leap
top
over
of
it.
Yeah, it's not too
So
bad
this is,
once you actually know where the pit is to just leap over.
This is a very big missed opportunity. If the goblins were defending this corridor, would have been a hell of an arrow storm.
Maybe they're dead.
We should be so lucky. Let's just walk on the plank and go to where Flora is. We good? Shh.
Yes.
Oh, it's a door.
Yeah, there is a door at the front there. As you guys
There's a
reach
door.
the door, you push it open. It is not locked, but it is heavy. So, and let me see if I can remove my dynamic lighting. That's what I gotta do now. The door creaks open, and you enter into an old tower. So as you walk
There's
upon
blood.
this building, you see that
Dead
it's
goblins.
like the outer part of a tower that's sunken into the earth. So as you come in here, you realize that you're not quite on the ground floor, maybe an upper level of the tower that became the ground floor as the tower sunk in. So this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 dead goblins, apparently slain in combat.
Looks like we missed a party.
One corpse
might be right,
sits
Tiny.
back against the western wall. The spear that killed it is still skewering it and holding it upright. 3
Can I
wooden doors
investigate
lead from
the
this room.
corpses?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
sorry.
That's okay. A hollow
I didn't mean
tower
to
of
interrupt
loose
you.
masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intertwining floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges. So you look up and you realize that the upper area of this tower is just out into the sky. It's just like the entranceway that's left to this old citadel.
CSI is overrated. You gotta be Criminal Minds. Come on, Troy.
I'm a bounty hunter. That's I don't always get to interview my quarry. But yeah, that's
But
a
of
good point.
course,
I do have insight as well. I'll see what I can interpret from my experience as a bounty hunter and chasing criminals and murderers. And we're like, all right, how did these goblins die? What happened? Who did this? What
Did
kind of
you
weapons
did
did
you
they
mean
use?
to write boglins instead of goblins?
I saw
I did not.
that.
But maybe that's just how much respect I have for goblins. Just boglins.
Little boglins.
Little boglins died as they do. What kind of
All right.
spear
Did you
is
roll
it?
investigation?
Yeah, that's right. I rolled an 18.
Okay. Investigation of the bodies reveals that these 4 goblins have been dead for quite a while, and rats have gnawed them. The bodies have been looted, and you wanted to inspect the spear? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I want to see who would have used this kind of weapon. Like, was it infighting? Was it some other faction? Like, do I know based on how they died? Like, was it an organized group of something? Who did this basically? Who killed these goblins?
There's little sign of that other than the spear. I mean, is there weaponry? No, there's no weapons on the goblins.
But the spear is through one of them.
The spear is wedged into the wall on this one. There's no weapon remaining. As you inspect them, there's no indications of like insignias and you don't really know the relevance of these particular goblins yet. It's hard to determine.
Is it like a nice spear or is it like a primitive spear?
No, it's very crude. It's crude and primitive.
So it could have been a goblin spear.
Exactly. As you inspect it, you pull the spear out and it reveals runic letters written on the wall behind the pinned goblin body.
Behind the body? Okay. As someone who knows Common and infernal. I assume I can't read it.
You do not. These
Okay.
are
Well,
unknown.
actually, I want to wave over Tiny.
Guess
you
me.
interacted with these. Maybe these runes are
I have-
familiar to you.
More languages.
Do you recognize this writing?
Tiny, as you approach and you look upon the letters, you do recognize them as Draconic.
Okay. I apparently can read them.
You read out the word Ashardalon, and I hopefully hit that rumor in the town. You guys definitely got them all, and if I didn't, that was my mistake. Ashardalon is a dragon who created a desert to the north of Maplehurst. The ancient cultists worshipped him, and that's what this temple was built. Well, that's a connection, I guess, what the rumors would put together. I apologize if I didn't present that rumor early on. That should have been with the dwarf.
Which one, sorry?
Rurik should have told you guys that the Citadel was built by an ancient dragon cult nearly 200 years ago, and it was swallowed by the blue fire. Then he also should have told you that Ashardalon, an ancient dragon, created the Ashen Plains to the north of the town. He doesn't know if there's a connection between the cult or the dragon and what have you. He's never been down here. But
So
those are
that's the
two
name
pieces
of the dragon that founded the
cult.
dragon cults that resided here or built this place.
This used to be an ancient dragon cultist fortress.
Okay, so it makes sense that his signature would be on it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Apologize if I didn't give that piece of lore, and now we're here.
I think you talked about the dragon cultist, but I
I definitely mentioned the dragon cultist. I don't remember if I mentioned Ashardalon, but I apologize. Either way, you're here now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody write that in the journal.
Ashardalon rune. Ashardalon. Wow.
Draconic ruins. Okay, what else would you like to do? There are 2 doors leading out of this room. I don't know if they're clearly labeled. I will mark them.
Yeah, I can only tell the one we came out of.
That's
I'm
a door.
assuming it's here and here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are
Wow.
identical.
Is that the only rune?
You want to make a perception check? Perception for finding hidden things, investigation for solving seen things. At
Okay.
least in my mind.
Well, I'll roll it since I had the thought, but I don't think I'm gonna be good at this.
If anybody is proficient, they may assist.
You just see me looking around for more runes, being like, I don't.
If anybody
Not what?
proficient in perception and sees Gilrath in his plight and doesn't find it funny and wants to assist. All of those
I'll help
stipulations
him,
have to be
though.
met, and then he can get advantage.
I'll help him.
If
I'm
you're
not
proficient, no,
I'm not.
then I'm not going to allow it.
I am
I am a
proficient.
+1. You do it.
I am proficient.
I'm just
so-
like looking up and down the walls, walking slowly around.
You guys can attempt it yourselves.
I will do that then.
Yeah.
Seems
I mean, I
like
guess it's the
John
same
did
as
a good
allowing
job.
advantage, so what have you. Now I'm
was
just
gonna say
being stingy.
19 seems good to me.
I was gonna say, Silent Guest did a pretty good job.
19.
Yeah.
So did she.
Alright.
I'll just let theirs stand.
Silent Guest and Flora both get involved as Gilrath is stumbling around. And they also conclude it is what they see. 4 dead goblins and 2 exits in an old tower.
And 1 rune.
How far up can I see?
All right. Well, shall we pick a door?
You can see up 30 feet, and then the tower exposes to the sky.
Okay.
There's like the ledges and staircases that used to be there are just like bricks sticking out of this circular tower sticking up.
Okay.
But it would go down.
Well, to choose a door, we could always play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Meow.
Oh my god.
Your Dungeon Meowster approves.
I'm inclined to pick the side that has the rune. Maybe it has more significance.
To say, "Eeny, meeny, miny, I am Beowulf," and kick this door.
Yes, the other door. Of course, Beowulf.
Alright, so what do you
Let's
do
see
to the
what
door?
you found.
He wants to kick it.
I'm gonna hoof the door handle
Okay.
by great strength.
It's a pull, not a push. Ah!
Okay, so roll an athletics. As you're just fucking. This
It's
is
coming.
Darkkeep! And you fucking boom! And the door gives a little bit at the hinges, and dust kind of shakes off it. And like the beam in the center cracks, but the door's still there.
I gotta try pulling.
Yeah, yeah, just like opening the door.
Did you break it? What did you do? No, I'm just gonna. No, I'm just gonna sit back here and watch Beowulf fight the door.
I will get it if I kick it again.
Yeah, don't want to get in his way. He looks like a big, strong man.
Okay. Well, I will kick it.
Okay. You kick it again. Roll it again.
That
can't be right.
That'd be good.
A +5 modifier? How'd that happen?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay. The door does not stand up against this second kick. This is Darkkeep. And the door blows off its hinges and flies in sideways. Slams into the wall. You guys are revealed another room.
Oh,
Still
I
quiet.
suppose one is as good as the other.
Never mind. I thought I did something else.
So, do you move into the room as the door kind of swings open?
Really?
Hits the
Yes.
wall on the other side.
I'll fly in.
Okay. You buzz in. The masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the others. It holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth.
Even though I'm just gonna see if it's unlocked.
It is not. It is
How
very
big is
locked.
this keyhole?
It's like regular size keyhole.
You
And
gotta
it's got like a
Tinkerbell this
Mushu
off.
dragon as the handle, and his mouth is open. And the key goes there.
Can I fit in it? Can I fit through it? Am I
No.
that small? Darn
No.
it.
And you go to look inside it, and you can't even like
Yeah.
see through. It's got like all these like mechanisms and shit inside the lock. It's very intricate.
Can I
I
inspect
want to search
door
the bodies
otherwise?
for keys.
Can anybody pick?
No.
I have a crowbar.
I actually can.
Oh.
I think I have
Um,
proficiency in thieves' tools.
But can I do you have these tools is the question though.
I think so. Let me check.
But can I inspect the door to see if there's any traps or anything like that?
Are you guys in the room? Gilrath, you're still in the tower there.
Sorry, I wanted to go back and look for keys until. Oh yeah, we might be able to pick the lock there.
So yeah, I just I'm in front of the door. At least I'm in front of what I think is the door.
Okay.
Did I close the pouch?
So wait, what is everyone doing? What is happening?
I
Everyone
want to
moving around now.
investigate the doors to look for traps.
Okay.
That's
so
what I should have bought
roll
with my starting
investigation.
money. Because I have. Shit. I have proficiency in thieves' tools, but I don't actually start with them.
I'm sorry.
Didn't realize. I guess I can't retroactively purchase that with my gold.
Okay. So as you're inspecting and investigating the door
Damn it.
and trying to sort it out, you kind of look to your left, and what you notice is a rat sneaking up at you. It jumps at you from the pit of bones here. It's been hiding
Goddamn
since
rats.
Beowulf Cole kicked the door. It launches an attack at your back.
Okay. I want to try and fly.
22.
Ouchie bobos.
It bites you right
Ouch!
in your arm as you're like, ah! And you try to fly up for 4 piercing damage.
I'm gonna
Everyone
now
roll initiative.
now that his never mind. I'll wait till my turn because
I'm sorry, you were surprised there. Investigating
it's
the door.
okay. It's
I was
okay.
gonna give you the initiative if had you rolled
Yet
over 10 with your
fucking
investigation.
20.
So, oh shit! I mean, you're not having this. That's fair.
I'm
Totally
no.
fair. But yeah, that investigation was gonna be you beating the rat. I
subpar.
apologize.
That's okay. It's not you. It's the game.
All right. The rat is gonna get smoked with initiatives like that.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay. What did everybody get?
20 for me.
20.
Nah.
23 for Flora.
And Beowulf, Tiny.
We got 7.
Nice. All right, floor's up. I guess. I think.
All right.
Roll. Yes.
So with that bite, I'm gonna fly a good 20 feet off the ground, at least. And I'm going
So
to.
you buzz 15 feet up and you hit the roof. You're in a room.
Okay, that's fine. I will go as high as I can,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do like a little shriek, be like, "Hey, you big stupid doo-doo head! That's not nice!" and use vicious mockery. What am I gonna say? You know, calling
Say
you
exactly
an idiot.
that.
Yeah.
Calling you an idiot would be an insult to all stupid people.
Flora, it's a rat.
Alright. As her words manifest into some sort of psychic energy, the rat begins to writhe in pain at her words, taking 4 psychic damage.
That's a nat 4. Look at this maximum damage with the maximum initiative roll.
Kill it.
Fuck you!
Alright, Gilrath, you're up, I believe. Unless you have more to do, Flora.
I don't think I have any bonus action-y things, so I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Gilrath, you're up.
As she flies away and creates distance from this rat, I'm just gonna slowly reach into my robes and pull out a crossbow and just line it up. This place is a mess. Tired of these rats. Maximum damage. right between the eyes.
Fuck this rat!
Okay, so yeah, how do you finish this rat?
I just like casually I'm in the city. I see rats all the time. Just take it out. I just gonna put the crossbow back in. Start walking towards to maybe retrieve my bolt.
Da 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 da. All right, the rat is defeated. Good job.
Brilliant. Can I roll to reclaim bolt? I think it's a 50% chance or 50% ammo reclaim.
Yeah, go for it. Just roll a d20.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. That bolt exploded.
It's really in there. Hit like a bone as it went through and just kind of snapped in the middle.
I pick up the thing. I was like, well, all right. Cast it into the corner with the bones. Anyways,
Okay. So you're
I gotta
still-
go. I gotta go check the bodies in the previous room for keys.
Right. Roll investigation.
Ugh.
What'd you get?
9.
Oh, you do not find anything.
Ah,
Did you ever actually find traps?
No,
Did you ever
I
actually
didn't.
do that? You just got attacked by the rat.
I tried to find things and I found nothing.
Did not find any traps
Okay.
with her investigation.
I had really shiny investigation.
Well then.
Well, we can always try the other door.
Alright, I mean, knowing that there's no traps, I'm going to pull my crowbar out and try and pry the door open.
Nice.
Okay. Make a...
It's a strength check with advantage with the crowbar.
The crowbar does that? That's a
Yes, it does.
feature? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's using a crowbar grants advantage to strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be applied.
I mean, makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's what it-
Would you roll?
21 with advantage.
Okay. So, you get this crowbar in there. You, like, wedge it in pretty good. And, like, you've pried open doors before. You give her. And this door holds up. You basically, like, chip part of the masonry away as you're, like... And the leverage part that you're, like, working against gives before the door does. And you kind of, like, destroy your section of the masonry you're trying to pry with. It's like, the fuck?
It is a stone door, I guess. That's a...
Like, this is a lot. Like you
Hey,
pried apart
Beowulf, come
even
peek
stone
in the
doors
other
before,
door.
and this might be on like a maybe even a magical level.
Oh, if they can't do it with a crowbar, I don't know if my boo will work.
I meant the other door.
Oh,
Not this dragon door, the other door.
that I can do. Need to take a
Well.
running start at this one.
I get out of your way.
All right, give me an athletics.
Oh,
And this
Oh
girl
my
stood
God.
No chance.
like a straight
Nice.
up Undertaker boot.
Super impressive effort as Beowulf like runs and fucking jumps and scissor kicks the fucking door, and something inside the door like splinters and breaks, but the door stays standing.
What?
Sugar.
It's like, whoa. But that's this door? Holy shit.
This
It
door.
survived? Oh, he scissor kicked the other door.
Oh, he scissor kicked that door? That door just explodes straight off the thing. I thought you were still fighting with the dragon door. I'm so sorry. Flora's still down here and I got confused.
Yes.
We moved to the other
I'm so
door.
sorry.
End of the game.
Flora was trying to fix her insult image that she sent to herself because her phone is normally where she reads her insults from.
No, that's totally fair. I apologize. I thought we were still prying the dragon door apart.
It's okay, me too.
Beowulf, this door does not stand up whatsoever. I apologize for ever insulting who you are and your integrity at destroying doors. This door explodes off the hinges, flies back, hits the wall behind it in grandiose fashion.
He just yells his own name as he flies through the door.
I will not be defeated by a door.
Oh my god.
Not today, not ever.
It's gone. It flies back, hits the wall that's slightly behind it, and you're greeted by a passage. I don't know who's carrying the torch and where the light's coming from.
I got it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Tiny.
that's me.
Yeah.
I have a
I had to produce flame, yeah. You might have multiple in the place.
All right. Everybody just running ahead here. Careful.
Yeah, we'll follow.
I am
reasonably
flying.
close.
All right. Who's going to
Basically at the ceiling of... I'm flying basically at the ceiling.
I don't think Beowulf even broke stride.
I have a torch.
Okay. Does
Does this,
say he has a
does this
torch.
look like a dragon door?
No, these are all regular looking doors. There's also a door to your south here. There's 3 doors
Right beside me?
as you get here, yeah.
I want
Up,
to try
down,
the
and
door
left.
by me then.
Which one's that? This one looks...
Bottom one.
Okay, so as you grab the door, it is locked.
The door to the north, is it the type of door that would open like towards me or away from me?
Away from you.
Okay.
For convenience sake, most of them are going to open away.
kicking's sake.
Convenient for the DM.
But then that's, depending on which way you're coming through the game, that they will maintain. They don't have both directional hinges.
Yeah.
Just
So if mine is locked, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly down to like the center of the door and like puff up a little bit as much as my little fairy form can. I'm gonna go Beowulf and then try and kick the door like Beowulf does.
okay.
So you have to yell Beowulf. You can't yell Flora.
As you're like puffing out your chest, you realize that there is a portrait of a dragon-like fish swimming on the door. You can still go through your Beowulf puffing chest thing.
Hold on. Dragon like fish on door. Okay,
So it's
what
got, like,
color
a
is the
plaque.
dragon?
It's just like a carving of like a, I guess it's in stone on the door, like a relief carving of like a Leviathan type dragon swimming.
So I guess seeing that on that door, like can I investigate the other two doors or just perceive whether or not they also have this?
Yeah, of course. And so you try to inspect the other two doors, and they don't have anything distinguishing on them. They look like the first two doors.
I'm still
They're
going to try
wooden
and
stone.
kick this. So, it's just a straight up strength check.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, you can use your athletics for this.
Ah!
Since you're not
Natural 20!
flying.
I don't need it! Yay me!
There's a Flora-sized hole in the door.
Don't stand no chance, Nick.
Wolf! Hacha! And I kick.
As you run and jump and kick this locked door, it and you jumped and you got some height in your little flying kick and you hit it like pretty high, and the top of the door just breaks in and you can see into the room a couple of inches. You
So
maybe
so
one
then
more
I'm
kick
gonna-
and you can get this door open.
I'm gonna do it one more time. And like, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna back up a little further. Beowulf! And then like jump and kick. Yes!
What is happening?
She runs, jumps, kicks, and she
What
gets
is
like the
this?
perfect technique in her legs as she like leaps and uses her like wings to get leverage. Kicks off this door, and the door like flies in, landing, hitting something tin, bouncing off it, and holy fuck!
And then-
my leg is
and then I'm
cramping
gonna-
up hard. This-
I'm gonna like
Listen, I'm
turn
doing
and puff up again, look at Beowulf, be like, Beowulf! And then just confidently go into the room.
Well, who needs these tools?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, look at me like a proud father.
Inside the room,
Beowulf.
you were greeted by this 10-foot square chamber. It is hewn from the
Like two
stone.
Pokemon.
It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg and into the floor. The door is
So
like busted and hit the side of the keg, and it's like leaning sideways in the room.
So, did everybody see the little dragon-like fish on the door?
Was it animate?
It was just like a stone carving of like a
Okay.
leviathan.
Okay, well, if whoever didn't see it, I tell them about it and be like, do we need to be worried about that? As I'm walking in, not even like really, I just
You
kick this door down.
Pointed out
like a
on the
block.
floor. It's just like there on the ground.
At
Look,
this point,
is
I'll be
that part?
surprised if there isn't
Just be
dragon
like, "Oh,
signatures
look,
all over this
fishy."
place.
So it's just a keg in the middle?
It's a fish.
Yep,
Is there anything in it?
it's closed.
Is it
Well, this
completely
was
closed, or
a
is there a little
dragon
opening on the
worshipping
top?
cult. Maybe there's
You can open it.
sacrificial
It's-
blood or
you can't see
something
into it.
going on in there.
I'm
Same.
gonna try and open it.
Hey, Beowulf, there's beer in here.
Oh, blood! Don't drink it! Don't drink it!
Okay, so the keg top is pretty on there. So make another strength check.
Beowulf, help me!
Whatever you did.
Flora Wolf.
I will help you.
Okay, so your arms are not as powerful as your legs. as it happens with most females, and you can't quite pull this keg lid up. Maybe you use your legs.
I helped.
I was gonna say, like, the vice grip legs. Come on, man.
Yeah. Your strength is. Oh, so Shinon comes over, and this is where you shine in the upper body zone.
It's Beowulf.
Oh, what'd I call him?
We call him Shannon.
Well, you read the
Oh,
roll.
I read the roll. Yeah, sorry, Jesus.
you should really just hit that drop down menu there, Beowulf.
Throw me off. Anyways, what emerges from
Drop
the
down.
keg as Beowulf yanks the lid off is a whole boatload of steam. It hisses out of the keg and fills the entire room with this mist steam. And what coalesces from the steam is two imp-like figures kind of cackling. And two mephits appear. One ice and one of steam. Roll initiative.
Jesus.
Well, this is better than a rat, at least. Oh, no. I'm too busy trying to stop them from drinking it.
10.
Like, no, don't!
Oh, I rolled 2. Just take the first one.
Alright. So, an ice and steam method. They're like little imp-like creatures that are elemental in nature. And they've kind of coalesced and come out of this trapped keg.
Does the ice guy have his finger in his nose?
Possibly.
It's more like shh,
He's picking goobers.
maybe.
He's gonna eat them, too.
Speed fiends. We must kill them.
Yes, we must.
I've heard tales of these mead fiends.
Meat fiends.
I got Tiny and Beowulf. What did the rest do? Where is Flora? Are you underneath everyone here? You are.
Oh, yeah. She's in the wreckage of the door.
B. Alright, what did you guys roll? Beowulf, Gilrath, Flora?
Oh,
I rolled
That's
a
bad. Yeah.
5.
5. I rolled a 4.
Okay. And
I-
rolled or Flora rolled a
10.
nice. Okay. Alright. First to seize initiative is Silent Guest.
All right. I'm
I
not. What were you gonna say, Lid?
I'm third highest with a 10?
Pretty
Yeah,
low
everyone
initiative.
We
rolled
this
weren't ready
round.
for this.
It's the worst. Sorry, I was just more in shock than anything. Just like, what?
Only kill rats, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I
Yeah,
can
rats.
only kill rats, but like...
So I am going to use my longbow, and I'm going to shoot the blue one.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. 17.
That'll hit. As you line up this shot. Oh, on this blue one?
Yep.
Damn. That's some solid damage. Make sure.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This thing like hisses in pain as you shatter out like a big part of its arm, and it kind of like begins to like regenerate it, but you can see its body kind of like melting away in the effort, putting its arm back in, and yeah, it definitely looked like you heard it.
Oh yeah. And that's pretty much all I can do.
That was a good shot. Fuck, you guys just rolled some high damage. All right. The ice method will take a turn. What can he do? Okay. Yeah. the ice mephit will step forward in retaliation to the arrow that just drove into it, and it'll draw in a huge breath, and you just see the air around it kind of drawing into this creature, and shards of ice blast forward and hit Beowulf, anyone in a 10-foot cone. We'll say the wall shield's tiny, and Gilrath is just out of range, so the three of you in its face. Silent Guest, Flora, and Beowulf, make a dexterity check for me.
So
as a hail of ice.
Flora and Beowulf are in the same tile?
Flora was on your tile when she rolled initiative.
15.
I assume that's because she was flying, probably near the ceiling.
I just
Yeah.
stormed into the room when I heard Mead.
Sorry, what are we rolling here?
Dexterity save
Oh, okay.
against the ice myth. It's hail breath. Oops. Well, we didn't need to
Well
check how
dodged.
quick it recharges. I thought it was going to roll the d4s for me. That's okay.
How high up are you, Flora?
I'm at the ceiling.
Which is only 15 feet, so she's only 10 feet up. She'll still get hit by this.
So half of 7 is 3.
Yes. Yeah, if you guys
Okay.
pass, take half. If you fail, take 12.
It's DC 10, right? And I got
DC
15.
is 10, yeah.
Okay, I am going to, because I'm within 5 feet of Beowulf, I'm going to intercept the damage, so it reduces the damage that goes to him.
To 0.
A creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5.
I guess, would I have my shield out with my longbow still?
I don't know if this would qualify because it's an AoE. In like almost every other circumstance, I'd say hit the target with an attack because it's like an attack roll.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's
This
not
is
an
like
attack. Then.
This is.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we just take it.
Whatever. I'll allow you to block it. That's fine. That's cool. If you want to dive in front and like shield him from the ice, do you still take the damage?
Yeah, I still take the damage.
Okay,
it's just,
awesome,
It's
yeah.
just stopping the damage from somebody else, basically.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
Ooh, badass.
I don't know. I don't know what qualifies as an attack, and I shouldn't be stingy about it. You leap in front of Beowulf like. Wait, how do you do this? How do you picture this happening?
So it'd be like, I see it coming up, and I like, kind of like, cat-like, basically like swoop under Beowulf's legs and like bring my shield up to like block him from getting hit. And then, yeah, that would be basically it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Love it. Wait. It's E10 plus your proficient. That's such a good feature. Is that just a class fighter? That's a new thing.
The
fighting
yeah,
style,
for
right?
fighter, it's a fighting style.
Yeah.
It's in Tasha's.
Okay. It's
Cauldron.
definitely one of their new fighting styles. That's really cool. All right. Flora, you're up.
Well, I have just had the shit kicked out of me last couple of hits, so Flora's gonna fly backwards. Holding her wounds, and she's going to cast Healing Word on herself. Because I have 3 hit points left.
Makes sense.
I just lost my page here, sorry. Okay. So that's going to be... Shit, where did it go? I had it up, sorry. I lost it. I closed the page by accident. I'm just gonna click it. 1d4 plus... I only have level 1. Why are you asking me to cast higher? 5 points?
Nice. Okay. So you say
So-
your healing word.
Motherfucker! the first time you hear Flora swear, motherfucker!
it rejuvenates
Right
her
at
health.
home in a tavern, after all, I guess.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm gonna just go into the back corner for now, so I'm out of view of things.
That's a bonus action, eh?
It is?
To what?
Healing word, yeah.
I can't cast 2 spells though.
No, but
You can cast a cantrip and a spell.
Well then
That's
I'll back up for now. Far enough, like I'll do healing word on myself then, and I'm going to do vicious mockery to the ice guy, and
Nice.
tell him to take a chill pill.
All right.
nice.
Swirling around as little elemental imp devil, and yes, that's
Where's your wisdom save, bitch?
Whoop. Oh, he's not ready for that shit at all.
Take a chill pill. Leave me alone.
All right.
And I
More
fly away.
psychic damage to a creature that you can't speak to.
He doesn't have
Don't
to
speak
understand me. He
awkwardly.
just needs to know that it's hurtful.
I know. I just don't know how they would respond. Okay.
Just he hears the harshness in my tone, and it hurts his little feelings.
Yeah, Psyche can't take it. Alright, Steam Method is up. And unfortunately, the Steam Method is going to sweep forward and unleash another blast of devastating breath. So,
Now, am I gonna get hit with that too on an?
yeah, I'm wondering how exactly this would happen. It does say like a 10-foot cone, but you're kind of at the doorway. I think, yes, unfortunately.
Yep.
I think this is the blast radius.
Yeah.
So, make dex saves, Beowulf, and Silent Guest for me. As a blast of steam shoots out from this creature. Anyone under 10 fails.
Both of us.
Ooh.
No.
Alright, where's my dicey roller? What did it say? Good. 1d8 fire damage. Oh, I'm so sorry, boys, as you guys are scorched as the steam blasts you like that fucking scene from The Collector, and bits of your skin melt as you have to like jump back from this blast of heat.
Yeah. So I go down. I'm like,
Oh shit. Beowulf.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you take a heavy
Beowulf's still
hit here.
strong.
He's at 3.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Tiny Springstorm, you're up.
Next time, drink your fill in a tavern.
Okay, well, I guess what I've got to do is cast Healing Word onto the cat man. Silent Guest.
Nice. Very nice.
Doesn't work.
That does work.
It
That's
does
not
work.
accuracy, that's the amount healed.
Okay.
Nice. So,
All right.
that guest is back up 5 health.
so I'm prone though, right?
Yeah, you're laying on the ground there in that pose that you gave us.
Yeah.
You shoot away. Tiny Springstorm is just scowling at you. Get up.
Next time I'll yell Beowulf. Maybe we'll get a better roll.
Yeah.
And I backed up a bit so that I can get out of the line of fire.
Alright, you still have your full action, as Troy was saying. Healing Word is a
Okay.
bonus. So you may cast a cantrip or I can't attack.
An attack. Yeah.
Yeah, we can attack. I guess that's fine. What stipulation, but I don't get it.
Well, I guess I already have the flame in my hand. And if...
Chuck it.
Might as well chuck it at the ice guy if I can reach him.
Nice. The ice method. What did you
12
roll?
accuracy.
That will hit, in fact. Yeah, you smoke him. He doesn't move very
Nice.
quick. You know, he thinks his frost array is going to protect him, And damage, vulnerabilities. Oh, it is in
Oh.
fact fire. Who would have thought an ice creature is allergic to fire? Roll damage.
So is that
Get
just the produce flame part?
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
fire.
2 whole damage. Yeah, you stuck it to him. Is that enough? Not quite. Oh, I'm so sorry. This creature hisses and falls back, even though it was just a glancing blow that you hit him with. You can see that like really affected him, and he kind of hisses and glares at you, kind of like looking
Does
over.
that count as a crit roll?
Mm,
The
no?
crits only
Just
apply to
what?
D20s.
Yeah,
Okay,
vulnerability
I
just
don't-
doubles the damage.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say no, Mike. I have a thing that's like if I crit, then I get to immediately roll again because it's just type of halfling or druid I am.
Oh,
Oh,
if
you mean
you
you're-
fail,
you're
you get to roll
lucky.
again.
Yeah, if I fail.
Yeah,
My lucky. Yes, that's what it is.
that's not quite
Nice.
this scenario.
I didn't think it was, but I had to ask anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, your attack, fire attack, did double damage. That's what vulnerability means. Anyways, we press on. You can move. Anything else? There, Tiny?
Oh, I already moved. I
Cool.
moved to start.
Beowulf, you are up.
Fuck
Scorched
you.
and ice blasted.
This thing. No.
You had some ice in your eyes, and you're still scorched from the blast of heat. And you like thought you saw it, and you just swing wide, and you bang your longsword against the wall there. Unfortunately.
Put some ice in your eye.
Ah. Slipped on a pebble. That is my turn.
Okay, Kilrath, you're up.
Okay. We've only been attacking the ice one so far, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I might as well try to finish it off. It looks pretty haggard, I imagine.
It looks pretty beat up. It's hard to tell, but like it's clearly not moving with the vigor that it started this fight, and it's like sweating kind of. It's like losing form almost, like Frosty if he was dying. Like oh, he's like melting. Like oh god.
All right. Well, let's finish you off.
All right.
Show
Show us how it's done.
I'm going to just like kind of stuck behind them all. I don't want to try to line up a direct line of fire with a crossbow, so I'm just going to use my eldritch magic to sneak it and bank it around with a curve shot. Try to finish off that ice spirit.
All right, that'll hit. And tell us how you finish this off, because I'm pretty sure even with your
8 damage.
that'll do it. Yeah. How do you finish this guy?
So I'll hurl it around like wanted style. The blast will streak right around and just like pin it into the wall, to splatter it up against the wall next to Beowulf.
Just
Just
whizzes
like with the
past
hurled
Beowulf's
force
head
of
and
it.
splatters it against the wall here.
And I'll just say, we should spread out. And I'll just back up against this wall here, if that's a spot.
Yeah.
We should spread out. Runs away.
As the bolt hits the body, it impacts it, and the body just shatters into like ice bits, and then just melts into like a puddle on the floor as it slaps against the
Excellent.
wall like a water balloon. Silent Guest, you're up.
All right. So first, I'm gonna stand up and say, "Well, that fucking sucked," and then I'm gonna back up over here and take a longbow shot at Buddy Boy over here.
The steam method. Alright. Okay. Anger fueling your shot. This clearly hits. Full damage. Oh man, you hit this thing right in like the center of its mass, and like a big chunk of it again just blasts away. But it kind of like coalesces, it shrinks a little bit. You know, it's still there fighting. Again, hard to tell with these creatures.
All
That
right.
was a hell of a hit.
Yeah, it was as good as that roll could have got. And that's all I can do.
Nice. Alright, steam method is dead. Laura, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to move Yes, 10 feet. And I can only see the steam. Okay. You are up. I am okay. Everyone is okay. I will do another vicious mockery.
Okay.
And just basically puff up my chest and go, Beowulf! Again. Trying to be fierce. That's
Steam
that's
Mephit looks over at you, and as you lash out at its mind, it kind of like whips away around behind the door, and you're unable to find purchase with your spell.
Does it not? It doesn't take half damage. It's just no damage.
No damage.
Oh, you
It
bastard!
resists a cantrip. There's no damage.
Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to fly this way.
Yeah, it really hurts when they resist a cantrip. It's like, wait, what? Nothing? Fuck you!
Yeah.
Fuck you, big boy!
Alright, the steam method is up. And it's going to swirl towards Beowulf there, and it will use its action to... I'm probably just going to die at that stage. It's just going to claw Beowulf. Little steam hands come out forward for 20, hitting
That's a
you
hit.
across the chest as you're just like puffing out your chest like, fuck this thing. It slashes you for...
Ow.
8 damage.
Ow.
These things do fire damage? I haven't actually hit anyone with their claws. It gouges Beowulf heavily across the chest, and normally you would have just withstood this attack, but this creature's hands are like fire, and it leaves 3 vicious gouge marks across your chest. Good scar. You go down in a heap. Tiny, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna produce my flame and just hold it in my hand again.
Okay. And you can throw it all in one action, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's your
We'll
call.
do
You don't
that.
have to. I'm not forcing you. Don't feel pressured to help your teammate. I tease,
Oh.
but that'll miss.
Her heart just wasn't in it.
Yeah,
No.
you kind of like dip around the door and you throw it, and it's like half cocked, half hearted, and it misses wide. I won't even take away any movement for that half cocked shot. You can use all
Alright.
25 feet of it.
Girl, how can you move someone with only half a cock?
Well,
I'm gonna move closer
Gently.
to these guys
okay. What'd you say, Gilrock? Spread out?
and hide. Use them as a shield.
Alright. Beowulf, you're up. Make a death save for us. Oh, fuck. Nothing to it.
Beowulf's
Head
strong.
straight towards the light. Alright. Gilrath, you're up.
Does this thing look damaged at all?
Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty hurt.
It's
It
pretty
looks
damaged?
like kind of like what the other one looked like before it died. If you can be
Okay,
in a comparable way, like wisps of steam are like falling off it in droplets.
I'm gonna take a step forward into the doorway. And just the same way I blasted the last one, I'm gonna streak this one, but at the other angle.
And that'll hit.
Blast it against the other wall.
As you step in, launching your Eldritch Blast. How do you finish this one?
I want to splatter against the far wall. Just in a
Nice.
puff of steam, just...
Yeah, this one isn't quite as
Clear the
dramatic as
room.
it hits. You like smoke it, and its body just kind of explodes in like a poof. And the mist and the blast hits the wall with more impact. And the creature's body is kind of just left in like wisps and mist and droplets
soak
of
the
water.
wall in steam.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Good job.
Quite the brew.
Whew. I don't know if the guys actually put up a hell of a fight this time. Jesus. Good job, guys.
All right.
We did it.
You guys all take
Beowulf
stock of the
is not
situation.
okay.
Beowulf just laying there, a big scar across his chest, the 3 wounds, kind of sizzling still a little bit.
Is
He
there
kind of
anything
rolls
we can
over
do
and
for
he
this
makes his
one?
good death save, and you see like a smile on his face as he's obviously thinking about war and
Sitting
victory.
there like, shh.
What do you guys do? He's dying. Make another
There's
death
Who's
save
nothing
for
I
me,
can
Kirk.
do.
Wait. I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. Alright. You don't need to make the death save.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Okay.
Beowulf. My Beowulf.
Alright, you recover with 6 health.
Whew.
That's
Thank you.
all your spells at level 1, eh?
Yeah,
It's hard being level 1.
it is.
And with
It's-
that, we'll take a few minute break. I gotta go to the washroom. Let's grab a
Okay.
drink. 5-minute break, give or take.
I am empty. All right. Fair
Cool.
enough.
What you snacking on, Kirkus? Miss Vicky's.
Yum yum.
I have some of these nuts.
Oh, this is so good.
I love them so much.
Were those the ones at the wedding? Maybe not.
Nope. These are Kirkland brand. Oh, where's the camera? It's the wrong camera.
Those are really good too.
They are. I usually get the fancy ones because they have like filiberts and stuff in them. But I was like, I don't really like salted nuts. They're salty enough. Why do you need to add salt?
That's fair. Who needs
like-
salty nuts anyway?
Right?
Let's get the regular style.
I had some mini chocolate bars earlier, but those went fast.
Yeah, they do that. I've been eating those for the last 2 weeks, so I need a break.
Hello?
Bonjour.
Wow. Yes, I can't think of any appropriate responses.
Bonjour.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else in French, but nothing came to me. I'm like,
Bonjour is about as far as I go. Je
Yeah.
m'appelle Kirk.
comme ci, comme ça. That's about all I got
Bien.
right now.
Bien.
Ça va bien.
So how do you feel about me destroying your doors, Nick, huh?
Love it. That's the way to go through doors, my friend. I'm all about it.
We don't open doors here.
Nope, that's true.
That's for Christians.
Peace-loving Christians.
Yeah.
Them's the ones who did opening doors normal. We kick doors in.
Fools.
All right. Heck yeah. Yeah, man. Go for it. I'm ready. These aren't my doors. Just the
Hello.
world's doors. Your doors
We'll
now.
see if you have a door tough enough to withstand my foot. Are
Yeah.
you tough enough?
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt I have anything of the sort.
There just needs to be like a magical ability that lets you kick through magical doors.
That's
There
This
is a
one
magical
needs-
ability that unlocks doors.
You could cast it with your foot, then there we go.
Use your foot
It
as a
needs
foot.
a magical key. I kick it down. You can't, but I have the magical foot.
There's been
Yeah.
much debate if you can perform somatic gestures with your toes instead of your hands. In this
In-
case, it's appropriate.
In the what was it? The War of the Spider Queen. The one mage says he practices that, so that
Yeah,
when he gets
yeah.
tied up, yeah, he can
Get tied
cast
up,
with his
still
feet.
cast spells.
Yeah. Like it's much harder, but I can just still
That's
do a
the
few
way.
spells with my feet.
You have to
Okay.
have some
Yeah,
long
yeah.
I think
toes.
we're all back
Oh.
here.
Yes, I have sound again. I'm just plugging in my phone because it says 10%.
Oh, yeah, batteries. Hey, before we get cracking, Nick, can you, in your Discord channel, actually start the event?
Because I keep getting notifications for it.
Yeah, we have the upcoming event, Darkkeep Bravo 2, but if you hit start, it'll go away.
Oh,
It is maddening.
sorry.
Won't go away.
I did not realize that it
That's
cared
okay.
so much. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
Hopefully everyone's happy now. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Much more at ease. It might open your next door if I see. You never know.
Okay. I appreciate
I need to
that. It's good insight. Okay. I'll let you guys take it from there.
So these things are dead. I'm gonna look at the other two doors and be like, Beowulf, we kicked them down now?
Yes. Most definitely.
Did
Wow.
anybody look inside where the things came out of? Were they protecting something?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll investigate it, see what's inside that thing, what it was for.
Wasn't beer.
Good
So roll
point.
investigation.
18.
Okay. So you look in it, and what is left after the Mephits escape is a cask of pretty dirty water. It's like got rust and crap in it. It's old, untended. But with your high investigation, you're looking at this system and you're seeing the pipes, and you realize that this is like a water heater or cooling.
Oh.
This is the plumbing, like the water furnace system. Can't think of the right word for doing like both cooling and heating. But this is like an ancient version of like something you've seen in Waterdeep, like a aqueducts plumbing system with method elementals used to either cold or hot performance.
And this would be like the source of it, or just one of the outlets?
This would be like where it would be controlled. Like clearly, this has not been maintained, and this fortress has fallen in ill repair. Anymore. It essentially, that's what you gather. Like it's rusted shut and seized, and it's gross looking, and the pipes are barely holding together. But at one point in time, this would have been the central heating and water system for this citadel.
I would like to screw the top back on.
I wonder if it's clear out the water, send Tiny out to any place in this organization. No, it's just for temperature control.
You've essentially found a utility closet.
Quite advanced. Yeah, it's nothing we can use here, I don't think.
Buy the dragon then.
The dragon's everywhere. I don't know why. That's true. Like, was this the only door with a dragon symbol on it?
It was.
In this hall, yes.
Can I roll investigation on that to see why this would be the only door of significance to get the image of the thing they worshipped?
Sure.
That is really weird. But I have
it's
no
hard
idea.
to determine without going through the other doors.
Yeah. I don't know why this would be seen as more significant. I guess this would be an
you go through?
Piece of...
Because if you go through, you're just going to break my dynamic lighting. So try not to jump the doors on me. Do you want to go north there, John? I saw you getting Nancy.
Yeah, but the doors are locked, right? So we gotta.
That door isn't.
Oh.
As you grab the handle, and it's got like a latch, and it does open.
Well then,
you push it open.
Yes, I will push it open.
Okay.
Flora will be staying back more.
Door opens. An empty room. Crumbled debris and masonry. Ruined chamber stands empty of all but a litter of rocky debris.
Oh, alright. I'll take a single step in and just try and investigate and see if there is anything hidden in the corners. You know, rats seem to be pretty frequent here, and it looks like there's some spider webs, so I'm just gonna take a look for any small creatures.
Okay, roll perception.
Where the rats at? They're somewhere. Check every corner. Don't miss one.
Perception. Oh,
all 8 corners.
Shit all.
You were unable to find anything of note beyond that initial description.
Alright, so
you only checked one corner, Silent Guest. Check the other 7.
Looks like it's all clear here. Come on in, fellas.
Yeah, I'll come in. I'm going to immediately see the spider web and put some fire on it.
Okay, it lights up.
A torch to it.
Just light it with your torch. Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. I'm 100% for that.
Okay. You start burning the areas.
You spider lord.
It's just a empty room. There's nothing here.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll investigation or perception if you'd like to get in on this. But so far,
it
was a room with littered debris and cobwebs, and now it has less cobwebs.
What was that? Yeah, I'll try to roll an investigation. It's just like, why is this? I guess an unlocked door to an empty room. Is it just nothing? Is it what it seems?
It seems that way.
All right. Well, next up, I guess all the good rooms are locked.
Going to look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit with Gilrath. Like, all right, move on to the next.
Gonna,
Okay.
gonna take a look at the roof here. Seems to be some busted boards, maybe the roof and floors. Going to
Light him up.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna wiggle
All
the
right.
door
Roll
handle
perception.
on.
damn it.
No, that's right. The handle,
1d20, not
you
something.
touch it, and it's doesn't seem to be locked.
Doesn't seem to be locked. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of like
This is the
twist the
last
handle
one.
and just push it open.
I have you covered.
Okay. Are you like doing this? Like you're just going in?
I'm going to like push the door open. So like I'll stand in the doorway, but like open the door, just kind of like be like,
Okay. Door swings open,
oh,
and what you guys are greeted by
Oh.
is a crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye decorate this large and irregular shaped crumbling chamber. You
And
spot a creature in a cage
inside
there.
the cage.
He's got his head down. He's kind of,
Creature in a cage.
as you quickly glance, he kind of gets startled, looks over. Who are you? What? He kind of gets up. He's kind of like sniveling there. Turns to spins. He's like speaking like a broken common. Wait, who are you? What are you doing here? Kind of like looks
I could
around.
ask you the same.
What? Hey, this is Kobold's home. Do you work for goblins? If you work for goblins, I will call guards. He kind of like scrambles around, like looking for like a stick. He kind of like goes to reach it. It's got like a little like stick of the cage here. You can see like
When he mentions goblins, I'm just gonna spit on the ground. Goblins. Do we look like we work for goblins?
you do not work for goblins. Then who are you? Why have you come? He's like holding his little stick. It's kind of like meager. He's wearing like
He's got a. He's in a
rags and
cage,
stuff.
but he's got a stick.
Like you're looking around, and as you like look around the rest of the room, a large pit in the center of the room shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage is in the middle of the southern wall. It contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll
So
lies
he's
near the
just
wooden
in
bench,
the cage for fun.
and the sound of a whimpering.
He just left the
comes from inside.
cage.
So there's a big like hole in the side of the cage, and he was sitting inside it whimpering when you came in. As you guys came in, he jumps up, grabs his stick, and walks out this hole in the side of the cage.
Okay.
Right? He
Okay.
spins and
Yeah.
and says these things to you. He's like, what are you doing here? I am Meepo, and this is the White Claw clan. Why have you come?
White Claw Clan.
Why
Let's
are
not
you
be hasty there, Meepo. We're here looking for other tall ones who were lost here. We don't know anything about your White Claw Clan.
If you are,
You seen any other non-goblins in here?
yes, I know maybe what you're speaking of. If you do not work for the goblins, and you are here looking for your people, then I have orders to bring you to the queen. Kind of like looks.
You know. Before responding favorably to that, I'd like to roll an intimidation on
Okay.
him. I just want to like walk up to him like with my staff just in my hand, and my eyes will just like flare out this like translucent blue. And I'll be like, "You'll tell us what you know first. Then we'll see your queen."
He kind of like instinctively takes a step back as this like small meager creature, and like kind of just like stumbles back as you like step forward, doing your like intimidating pose and stance. Are the rest of you like with the other
That's
two?
what you
Or are
know.
in the
I didn't
doorway?
know. Are we allowed to?
Yeah, of course. Like Silent Guest kind of
You
went to the
hear us
door and
talking,
just
right?
opened.
Say Beowulf was doing something over here, so I was just like, I'll stay here with
Just
him.
looking at the roof.
Like the
but
rest of you kind of like come
This sounds
around
more
into the hall and you see Silent
interesting.
Guest and Gilrath talking to someone, so you can get up to the doorway here as you buzz in, and Gilrath is like kind of like stepping up to this guy as you guys come into the room, and Meepo like just kind of stumbles back against the wall. No, please, Captain, no, I will not do anything. Help, guards, no, please, help. And you hear him.
He doesn't want to.
I run up.
When
I
he says
basically-
guards, I fly up as high as I can, and if that's still 15 feet, that's fine. I'm just going to the ceiling.
I run up to him and basically put my claws like up against his throat. He's like, "You are not going to call anybody."
No, I won't. No. As you like step in here and you guys have him like pretty wrapped up. You hear Flora as you like fly over here like noise and shuffling coming from here, but they seem to have shut Meeple up. So you guys can speak to him. He's he's like quiet and intimidated by Gilrath and
You
Silent
said
Guest
coming
up on him.
from
He
this,
doesn't want to
this direction?
answer my question.
He just got really scared. He's like really timid,
Oh,
and intimidating him was a lot.
it was a lot.
It basically
I see
broke
that
down
he's
his
just
psyche.
like a quivering mess.
Yeah.
And I'll put the staff down. I'll be like, "Look, just tell us what you know, and we can move on with this."
I am Meepo, and the Queen told me to stay here and watch for anyone who is not goblin and ask them to go to her and help.
Help?
We
Can I
there
roll
were
insight?
adventurers came before, and my queen thought maybe they would come again.
What happened to the other adventurers?
I do not know. They went to fight the goblins, I think. They did not come back.
I do an
please,
insight
do not
check on
hurt
this
me.
guy.
Yeah, go for it.
He seems honest to me.
Yeah. He seems to be telling the truth. He's just scared. He's shaking in his little cobalt boots, which don't exist.
He's a quivering mess.
But he's
All
like,
right.
please, if you, my queen, she will know more. If you want.
While
Alright,
they're
let
doing
him up.
this, I just want to see if I can investigate where the sounds are coming from, like peek around a wall or a door or something.
Okay, so you kind of heard that they're coming from the north, so you see a door there. You want to like
Here,
buzz up and
here,
roll-
right?
Yeah, you roll perception as you're like kind of like you're up against the door.
Ha. Nope. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought that was what I chose. It's not. Perception. I see nothing.
So, I'm a little confused. Maybe it's because we were in a different room. But do you not have goblin guards? Why are you getting people to fight the goblins if you have goblin guards?
No, we do not have guard goblins. We hate goblins. The goblins came a week ago and stole our sacred dragon. Look. He kind of points towards the cage that's like busted and broken. They came with a raiding party from the north side of the Citadel. They stole our sacred dragon. And now Meepo is stuck here, speaking to you in pathetic position. He's like scared about your like claws in his neck, and he looks at Gilrath again and like shies away.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "It seems like you're in need of saving. Someone to slay a beast. I will talk to you."
Queen?
Did he say queen?
Yeah.
He said
You
queen.
did.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure if it cut out there for me or whatever. Okay.
It seems like the queen would know more. Perhaps we're done here then. Let him up.
I, Beowulf, you will remember my name.
Why do you keep your sacred dragon in a cage?
It does not always want to behave. And sometimes we must protect it from itself, as the queen says. If you will let me lead you to the queen, he's kind of like ducking with his head down as he kind of like walks towards Silent Guest and Beowulf here.
I don't trust anybody who locks up a creature.
It is for its own good. We must worship and protect it, and it doesn't always understand. Kobolds are crazy. They're
Wow.
like fanatical zealots
Perhaps
of dragons.
they're goblin-sized, but they kind of look like lizards.
Yeah, did I not put a picture
Well,
of him up there?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Okay.
Well, we don't need to trust them, but it sounds like the Queen knows more
Yes, of
about
course.
the adventurers we're after.
Please, let me take you there. So he'll run over here.
If they're desperate
not
for
run.
help, our bargaining position is pretty strong.
Sorry, yeah, he won't
Remember
run.
that.
He will just walk over here. Yes, of course. If you are able to help, I am sure the Queen will be able to bargain with you as well.
Lead on.
As they go on ahead, I'm gonna catch Beowulf before we follow, and I'm just going to kind of whisper in your ear to be like, I know you want to be a hero here, but don't offer your help freely. We need something.
So Flora, you're up against the thing. You definitely hear like 2, maybe 3 people on the inside of this door. I can't really tell.
Okay.
As you see
It's-
them like starting to move here, I mean, you've kind of caught the whole bits of the conversation from the other side of the room.
So the door is closed.
Yeah.
Okay, and that hallway that I could see when I was down here. Did I see anything coming from that way? This one?
No, not at that time. You went past there.
Then if I can't see anything or I can't clearly hear anything, I'll just fly back to the rest of the group. But not
Okay.
touch the ground and stay high.
Not trigger any
As
floor
you're
traps.
moving here, and Meepo will move up, and he'll say something in Draconic. Tiny, you understand, saying like, adventurers have come for the Queen, and so more.
I'm not gonna let on that I know what he said.
Okay. Then he'll turn back to you guys and speak like a common, and be like, the guards will take you. And so, like, 3 more well-armed kobolds come down the hallway. And as soon as they see Meepo, they say, Meepo, what are you doing? You idiot. You called us for what? Oh, who are these people? Meepo, who have you let in? He'll turn and be like, no, they said they can help. They need to speak to the Queen. Well, then we shall take them, Meepo, not you. By royal decree, you stay here. He just slaps Meepo by the back of the head. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. I will stay here. Good. Then he turns, and like this guy is following up behind him, and he'll just walk up and spit on Meepo too. Like, Meepo's like, oh, I'm sorry. So these guys will take you to the
Flora is just going to look at them in like shock. Can we understand them first of all? Are they speaking common?
Yeah, they like when they came out
Okay.
here and started
Okay.
speaking to you.
So
Yeah.
when they were talking to Meeple like that, she just kind of look at them like,
Yeah, like Meepo's like on the ground, like and like spit on his head. He's just like there, like groveling, like taking it like a little bitch.
Flora is trying really, really hard.
These
know-
kobolds all look really satisfied with what they've done too. They're like, good, you deserve that. Come, we'll take you to the Queen.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I just kind of like stare at Meepo a little bit and be like, I've
He
been
just
in
keeps
that
his head
position
down,
before.
like he like knows he deserves it.
So before we leave the room, you said Meeple's laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's just like kind of groveling there, crying.
I'm going to land and walk over to him and gently touch him, and just say, Meepo did good. Meepo did good. They're stupid and mean, and we're not friends with them. But Meepo did good, and I'm gonna pat him a couple times. Be like,
Meepo bad. He lost Sacred Dragon.
Meepo deserves. Meepo, it's there's no I in team. You're not the only one that lost the dragon. They all did. They all did the
Roll
thing.
persuasion to cheer him up.
Well, you see, this is please. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
You
Nice.
think I did good?
Meepo, you did
like,
good. You did what you were supposed to do, and you
Oh.
didn't lose Dragon alone. It takes everyone to lose Dragon because nobody help you.
You're right.
If,
Yeah.
if no one helps Meepo, Meepo can't do the thing alone. You're only one. You're doing your best. You do great, Meepo. You do great.
Thank you, fairy monster. I appreciate that.
And then I'm gonna like take his finger because I'm assuming I have tiny hands, so I'm gonna take his finger and shake it and be like, Flora, I'm Flora.
Meepo, thank you. Thank you. I will.
I'm gonna call Flora and be like, "It's time to go."
Okay, I gotta go.
Meepo's like standing up like quite a bit straighter as you guys leave.
I don't
He's
know.
like,
I'm gonna squeeze his finger just a little bit, be like,
puffing at his chest a little bit.
Meepo did good, and then I'm gonna like wave to him goodbye and flutter towards Tiny.
You hear him saying like in the background, "Yes, Meepo, do good." All right,
And
you guys
I
move
run
on.
past him and smack it. No, I'm just kidding.
Boom! Little bitch.
It was a
I
dragon.
will dissonant whisper you.
All right.
I would never.
Okay,
be
I need
hilarious.
2 minutes because I broke the seal. I just gotta run to the washroom. So sorry.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
I think only you and I got that though, Troy.
It's okay.
What joke?
You decided to use your tiny hands and grasp his finger and shake it, and then you squeezed it.
Don't be gross! I'm a little fairy!
No wonder he left happy.
You should have read that.
Y'all are nasty!
Oh, that's so funny.
And we're your family.
That's true. This is true.
I heard that, and so did Meepo.
It's okay, Meepo! You do good!
Haven't you done enough?
I'm trying to be nice!
I know, that was awesome. Okay, you guys follow the guards. Meepo is left in your wake. You know, feeling good about himself. Okay, we roll. So yeah, just the guards will lead you
I
up
got no
here
respect for these guards,
to
but
the
we
south-
need them
or
right
to the
now.
north here. As you guys move through this area, it is illuminated by dimly glowing luminescent fungus.
Can I kind of like flutter by the guards and say not so nice things, but not cause them any damage? Just be like, you guys are meanies.
Just
Big-
mental damage.
Just not nice people. You meanies.
Yeah, I mean, which guards? They want you to go north. I see Silent Guest is going a little bit off there and glancing into what looks like a prison cell
Yes.
with goblin prisoners all tied up in there.
Which guard? All
you
of them?
see kobolds coming out of the room to the south over here and kind of glancing at you as you return to the group, following them to the north here. The guards. These are the guards that are escorting you. And,
Yeah,
asked you to
all
come
the
this
guards
way.
that were mean are the ones that I'm kind of whispering or sending
Yeah.
whispers their way that are like, you're not nice. You're not a nice person.
So they will
You
bring you
do
into
bad.
this Hall of Dragons. A double row of relief-carved marble columns march the length of this long, large hall. The worn carvings depict entwining dragons. So a squad of heavily armed kobolds sit at the end of this hall as you're escorted along the hall of pillars. And in
Big
the
stupid meanie guys. Big stupid meanie guys. No
throne.
manners. Your mothers didn't raise you right. Big stupid meanie guys. You lose
Hey,
dragon.
Lydia,
Are you saying this to them?
you can do that with minor illusion too, you know.
Yes. Okay. We'll do that.
You can make it come from 2 angles.
I'm gonna have it come from the pillars then. Each pillar as they walk by, it's just gonna insult them. You big stupid meanie guys. You lost a dragon? How stupid are you that you lose a dragon?
All right,
Can't believe you
whereabouts
would
do you
do
do
that.
this?
I start from the back. As soon as
Okay.
I see the pillars, I'm
Every
like,
pillar?
bing, and then
Because
it's like,
casting a spell is not stealthy.
I'm not trying to be
That's true.
stealthy.
They see you casting a spell. They're like, "What are you doing? You should not be doing magic here. We're going to see
And
the
I-
queen. Stop that!"
And I'm going to puff up and be like, you are not nice.
We do not need to be nice.
I
We
don't
do
need
not
to be
care
nice.
about you. We do this for the queen and for our sacred dragon. Are you coming or not?
I'm not coming.
They stick out their tongue back at you. This huge reptilian tongue.
Meepo's coming.
No!
Oh my goodness.
No! I am staying with my friends.
Alright. So all of this continues on after you guys have your little staring and tongue match there. We press on.
Press off.
I would
Really, yeah.
still.
Okay. You guys
Like,
all
to
do
kinda, like-
eventually reach the queen. Sorry, were you?
Okay, beautiful.
What are you doing, Lydia? I'm sorry.
I'm still gonna make it whisper.
Still
You're
sassing
mean.
them?
I'm still
You just
sassing them.
cast anyways.
I
Yeah.
cast anyways. I don't give shit.
That's
I don't like you.
that's
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Is she trying to be stealthy? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they just told you not to do that. This,
Sleight-
I mean... Okay.
Sleight of hand is dex, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
21.
Okay. So, you're like, you know what? Fuck you. And as soon as they turn around, you start doing, like, the arcane symbols, like, behind the pillar. You're like, what? And then it fucking starts doing the noises
What?
around them. They're like, what the fuck? As they start walking.
And I'm just gonna, like, as it's doing its thing, and they're like, what the fuck? Because they didn't see me, I'm just gonna flutter up with my hands kind of, like, nicely in front of me, like, da-da-da-da-da, fuck you guys.
Do you continue this all the way approaching the queen, or do you let that...
How many pillars?
I will let it, because the queen's at the end, I'll let it fade 3/4 of the way up.
Okay.
So,
the
like,
guards
once
are
they
like
get
sketched out, but as it starts to fade, they're like, "No, what the fuck was that? No, okay, no, we press on." You hear them like hissing to each other in their like parcel tongue draconic, and then they kind of like see the queen and they like puff out their chest a little bit and they march you guys forward, hissing back and forth. Tiny Springstorm, you catch all this. Obviously, they're like, "What the fuck is happening?" "Oh, queen, we brought these adventurers. Meepo says that they want to help out against the goblins. They're looking for
Walk
the
up to
adventurers."
Flora. I'm gonna whisper to you. You shook him. And
shook
then
them?
just you shook him.
I'm gonna beam with pride when you say that.
And then I'm gonna tell you to be quiet, so they don't know I speak Draconic.
So you're glancing over, Tiny, and you hear Yggdrasil say, "Go fetch Meepo." So one of these guys leaves. And so the queen turns to address you all in common. "Greetings, all of you. Welcome to my empire. I am Yggdrasil, and this is the White Claw's domain. I welcome you
Yggdrasil?
all." Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. I don't know. That's just how I'm pronouncing it.
That's
Yes.
okay.
Pop up.
Trail.
Yeah, you've seen it pop up.
Okay.
Butt cheeks.
Welcome to my domain. You have delved far from the above lands. Why have you come?
We've been following the trail of another group of adventurers and have heard that you may have encountered them.
I did indeed encounter a group of adventurers.
Can you describe them?
Well, it is difficult for me. All humans seem to look very similar, if I'm being truthful. I remember 3 males and a female. One had heavy armor. I do not recall their names. I do not know if they gave them.
Did one of them carry a big shield and the other one a bow?
Yes, I believe they did.
That sounds like our paladin and ranger that we're looking
That
for.
is likely our quarry.
So let me describe the room. The short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws.
Ah.
It
Likely
is
the key
shown
for the
in the
door.
picture that I popped up there as well.
Okay. That's
Uh,
probably the locked door we didn't.
I did not get a pop up. Is it under something?
I will do it again.
There. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant there was a pop up of the key. That's what I thought you meant.
Oh
Sorry.
no, of her, of
I
the
gotcha.
Empress Hill, in her
Gotcha.
throne.
But I was gonna say you can see the key in the guy's mouth, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still that key.
Can you
Yes.
can you tell us what became of this group?
As I recall, they were also seeking the goblins. Or they were seeking the goblins, and they left to fight them, never to return to our domain.
How long ago was this?
I believe it was 20 days or so. I can't be
20
certain.
days.
Like 3 weeks, right? 21 days?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah.
She's just estimating.
So,
They don't do time
likely
well. She's really, really
slain
smart
and
for
lost.
people. The fact that she can give you a 20-day count is like, this is a fucking smart kobold.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, our quarry is likely dead and gone then. I assume you didn't see bodies. That would be
No,
too easy.
of course, I would have told you that. But that is why you have come? Seeking lost adventurers?
That's right. Their next of kin sent us.
Then you mean to pursue them to the goblins?
Well, not if they're dead.
Well, that is
Little
where their
purpose
trail
in that.
went. Didn't know.
Suppose.
I
Kind
have a
of click my
request.
tongue. I'm not giving away like the bargaining position that we want to go after these goblins at all. I'm just like, well, like they're dead. I don't know. What do you want? We're here.
Fair enough. Regardless, then, you find yourselves here, and it is clear to me that you are a capable group. I have a request, and wish to perhaps hire your services myself. Would that be of interest to your group?
Depends how much.
Ah, good, receptive. I like that. I would be willing to pay whatever fee you come up with, if you can return our sacred dragon that was stolen by the goblins.
So you can lock him up again?
Nay, we protect him. He is our deity, to grow to great strength. And we have an accord. You seem as though you are mercenaries from the world above, doing adventures. I would like to have those services aid us, the White Claw.
After a fashion, perhaps. The last group of adventurers evidently did not do so well, so I'd say that sets this one at a pretty high rate. What do you have aside from gold? You seem to be surrounded by ancient artifacts and history of No small impact. What do you bargain with?
Well, the wealth of my kingdom is vast. But on hand, I do have these particular treasures. She kind of gestures up to the area above her, and you notice there are little trinkets all kind of set up there. And it looks like she has like a really pristine, like ostrich feather sitting up there. Like 3 tomes, little like scroll tomes. And then a vial of this like green liquid. Just this nice. And this as well. She points to the key in the dragon's mouth. Any of these treasures, I would be willing to part with, if
All of them.
you are able to bring back our sacred dragon.
You mean any or all? What did you mean?
I would be willing to give you any one of these items. Easily.
But only one.
Well, perhaps roll persuasion.
I will roll persuasion.
And then, state your choice.
I just like what even are these items? I'm trying to like.
False.
Can I roll investigation to see like what she's even offered? Like a dusty book, like some Kool-Aid. Like what are we talking about here?
You can roll investigation. Anyone can step in and help her with
Someone
this
give me
negotiation.
Oh, that's true.
advantage.
Yeah, I
Give
guess
me advantage.
I'll help you, but like from the standpoint of intimidation.
Okay.
Be like, you're clearly desperate. The last group that went failed utterly. Like, make sure you
Roll
understand
advantage.
this could be your last chance.
I'm rolling with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're +6. Troy will probably just step in and give you the roll.
15?
Perhaps you are correct. If this other group has fallen and they were strong, I do want the best. I will give you any 2 of these items. If you are willing to go and retrieve our sacred dragon for us.
I'm gonna do my investigation now to see if any of this is actually worth anything. That's
Go for
not
it.
great though.
Can I help you with it?
You get a close look for me.
Yeah.
What do
yeah.
you see? Flora,
I want to
describe
get.
it to me.
Yeah, I will do that for him since he helped me with my check. I'm gonna help him with his.
Okay, go for it.
Mm,
Roll with advantage.
19.
So, looking
Teamwork!
at the combination of items, you do kind of recognize where the key does kind of look like. Maybe you
Yeah, I
do
figured
know
that
where
was
it
for the
goes.
door that we seen.
Additionally, that's a legit arcane symbol on that scroll tome. Like, that's a spell.
Okay.
Interesting.
So it's just a
and
spell
that
scroll.
feather is too pristine to not be magical. It's like not
Oh,
even, it doesn't even
could
have
be.
dust on it. It's weird.
Okay, so it's some sort of magical feather, a scroll, a key. You mentioned there was a potion too, or something.
You can't really get
Like
much from investigating it from a distance. It
Okay,
looks
fair enough.
like a liquid that you've never seen before.
What is the viscosity of the
So it's
liquid?
at least well.
Actually,
it's worth
you
something.
have lived
Sure.
in Waterdeep. Roll one more investigation for the potion.
Okay.
You're like, maybe I have seen that on the shelf.
Same
Yeah.
That's definitely some sort of health variety thing.
Ooh.
Health potion.
Not in the typical sense.
Is it an ointment?
It's
Okay.
something like
Something
that.
else. Okay.
I would.
Fair enough.
Flora, after this, after you do your investigation, will land on the ground and like kind of walk between Beowulf and Gildrath, like between them, to stand before the queen and say, "I want to make one request on top of the 2 items."
What is your request?
You need to take accountability.
You guys see Meepo being brought up as you're saying this.
You need to take accountability. You can't put the blame on one person when the loss is everybody's.
Meepo comes crawling up, and the queen looks to him, and I guess you like gesture with your head, like, yeah, that's who I'm talking about. And she like looks at you and she goes, "On the contrary, my dear, I do not believe you understand how our society works." She stands up in her chair, in her throne. Meepo had the responsibility of caring for our deity. And Meepo
But who has the responsibility of
failed
caring for
us
Meepo?
in caring for that deity. It
Or
is
did you
gone
fail
now,
Meepo?
and for his failure, he is lucky he is still alive. Isn't that right, Meepo? Yes, my queen. Yes. She's like on the ground, like groveling in front of her. It is okay that you do not understand our culture. Meepo is merely lucky to be alive, and accepts his fate. These guys are like pushing him
Then
back from like his groveling position, kick him up. He like rolls.
Then if this is how you feel, then I would like to claim Meepo.
If you are going in pursuit of our dragon, she kind of like goes back to her chair and sits back down. Then I grant you Meepo. Take him.
Great. So the 2 items and then Meepo. Okay.
Of course. I will happily allow this. Take that piece of shit, and if I never see him again, it will be too soon. Which 2 items do you require?
Oh, we have to pick now? Let's huddle up.
Team huddle.
Alright, turn to the group. They're like, yeah, so we were totally going there anyways, but we got some shit out of it.
Meepo.
We should probably take that key, right?
Meepo is just groveling over by the queen still, and they're like pushing him back, and he's like trying to crawl to the queen for forgiveness.
Are they talking to him
They're just mocking him,
in
like kicking him
Draconic?
back. Yeah.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Meepo, you piece of shit. They spit on him.
Okay, so then I want to stand. I want to stand between in front. I want to fly and flutter up in front of Beowulf and kind of make myself as small as possible. And I want to do minor illusion again. And to the guy that's making fun of me, being like, "You're a fucking asshole," like the scariest fairy voice that I can do. You're a fucking asshole.
All right, like hiding behind Beowulf, and everyone's distracted by Meepo. You see that guy go like, "What? Who is it?" He's like hissing in Draconic, like.
And then just for the final touch before I go back to paying attention to what we're talking about, I say, "You're gods. Shame you."
Meanwhile, the rest of the team. What are you guys
Yeah,
doing
we're
as
saying.
Flora and Beowulf are?
We're
Well,
taking
no,
the feather.
I'm just hiding behind Beowulf. He's talking. I'm just hiding behind
Talking
him.
over her, yeah. All right, the rest of you talking over as Flora's in the huddle doing this.
So the key seems important, but would it seem as important if we didn't see that door already?
No.
No, if we didn't know what it unlocked, but fairly
Yeah.
certain it unlocks that very ornate-looking door. There could be something in there. I can't imagine why they didn't figure that out, but pretty sure that's where it goes. If you're of the gambling sort.
Hmm.
There might be more treasure behind the door. You said the feather, Beowulf? What it's clearly magical, but what interests you about the feather? Beowulf?
What? It
Kirk's
looks.
there.
It looks
feather.
important.
It looks
Looks
important.
like it's worth lots of money.
Well,
That's mine.
perhaps.
It's clearly worth money. You want money, Gilrath? This is money. I know money.
Well,
Dealt with heaps of gold and gems and feathers my whole life. This is
and
clearly
feathers.
worth much gold.
I think we should take the tome.
It was just a scroll, right, Nick?
It's 3 scrolls.
Oh, it's three. Oh, it's 3 scrolls.
I think we should take that. And the key, because then we can get in the door, and there might be bigger treasures behind the door. I know we wouldn't care about the key if we didn't know about the door, but it's a gold key, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say like it's a set of 3 scrolls.
But the key's gold, it's gold key? You said?
It's a metallic key, I said.
It's a metallic
You
key.
can say it's gold if that's what you want.
But it's a shiny key, which means it's important, and it goes into the dragon's mouth.
Let's take all the stuff and then just take the dragon.
And Meepo.
But he's stuff.
He's my stuff.
He'll be our property.
He can carry my instruments.
Boy. Oh boy.
So I'm gonna give you a great life. Now carry my shit.
Be my friend. They're really light.
You're gonna put a saddle on him, aren't you?
No, that's rude. I will put a hodor basket on him.
It's more like a backpack.
Wow.
It's fine.
I'm thinking of more Yzma from.
Oh,
Yes,
nice. The crunk.
yes.
Very nice.
My-
Get the
my-
himbo basket going.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, this is the plan.
Well,
We do this. Now, what are we taking?
I like the key. If we're in agreement on that one, at least.
Votes for key?
Perhaps more mysteries. And
Votes
then
for
Aye.
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 What do you
that
want,
Wolf's
John?
hand as well.
What do you want, silent guest?
Makes no difference to me.
He wants the feather. Get an eye for coin.
Say my
But-
patron gives me all the magic I need. Perhaps
But-
the feather is.
Maybe there's
Or
like an
something.
extra healing potion or healing spell, or like a super sneaky spell, or a kaboom spell.
Maybe.
Boom would be nice.
Could be. Could be.
Healing would also be nice,
Scrolls are
considering so
very
many of you are
useful.
so close to dead.
Right? And maybe the feather is like a feather fall thing, so you still take damage.
No,
Why are
that's
you
true.
getting closer to us?
It could just be for slow fall.
They're making sport of Meepo while they're waiting.
I'm
Just
going
being like tossed back and forth.
Oh.
okay, then I'm gonna do my thing again behind behind and be like, let him go, or you will be shunned by your deity.
I think we should pipe up and say, hey, that's our property now. Stop.
Yes.
Put it down.
The one
Put
who's
him
like
down.
shocked by the noise is like, what? Ah, and then looks over at you. Are you saying this in Draconic or Common?
Common.
Okay.
I'm still hanging on to that. I said, my property, and unless you want us to walk away, put him down.
Do you see
Leave him
you see
be!
the kobolds like holding Meepo and like looking at you, like looking at the queen, and the queen's like, just like shrugs. They're like, okay, fine. They just shove Meepo towards you. He's like, oh, kind of like stumbles a little bit, and they all like laugh. Yeah,
I'm
Meepo,
gonna
piece
go
of
up
shit.
to. I'm gonna leave the huddle, just being like, you know what I want, and go fly up to him and extend my hand to him to help
So-
him up.
Meepo is just like, his spirit is just broken. He's kind of like laying there after being like shoved, and he'll like look up and like slowly take your hand, but the queen will step up before he like really gets to his feet and be like, if you are in agreement, then he is your property. Otherwise, he is still the outcast and pariah of this clan.
We have agreed to do this. We're
Just
just
say,
figuring
wait a
out what we
second.
want.
We need one more thing from you, Queen.
She
Yes.
kind of nods her head.
Rail. You will heal our party.
I can provide you safe haven to
You will
rest.
heal our party with healing spells.
I do not know if she has that.
You will give a safe place to
Let me
rest
look.
and to have. You will give a safe place to have a sleep with.
We're
our-
not sleeping here. We need healing.
We need our rest.
I wonder if was she intending to give us the items now or upon completion of the dragon?
Upon returning the dragon.
Okay. Can I
that's not what we
negotiate for half now, half later?
You may do whatever you'd like, and she does not heal you, because that is
What
not
the
in her power.
Okay.
I cannot do that. I am sorry.
No wonder
I can
you
provide
guys
you a
get
safe
eaten
haven
by
for your group
goblins.
to rest. And then
If we-
right.
How weak are people?
I'm like full on ready to go, but
Yeah,
I
John,
didn't
you're
get
at
hurt.
half.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
could
I'd be
short
fine with a
rest,
short
maybe.
rest.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with a short rest. I don't need a long rest.
safe
Just-
enough. That doesn't require sleeping. That's just chilling for an hour.
I will
We
say,
could do that.
at the end of this, you will have gained enough experience to benefit from reflecting on it. Wow.
So we would level if we slept, you say.
Bum, bum, bum. Yes.
And we
How
won't level if we
convenient.
short rest, right?
She doesn't have heals. She wants us
Miss-
to sleep.
You Queen
What?
Lady.
Yes, that's me.
While we are on our mission to help you with your deity and return your dragon, you mustn't let your people treat our new property friend.
Oh, he's coming with us.
He's coming with us. Never mind. You can't have him. He's mine.
He's ours now.
I
And-
intended
and-
to send him with you.
Well, good,
I'm glad
because
we
he's
are
coming
together.
with us.
I do not want to see him again.
Good. And you don't disrespect him anymore. He's ours. He's our friend. Right, Meepo? Meepo did good. You
But-
did good, Meepo.
He must assist you in returning the dragon first. Once we have the dragon back, then all is in accord. And he will officially be your property and your problem. Are we in agreement?
Well, he's not going to
If
be
you're
a
sending
problem
us
for
after
now.
if you're sending us after your deity, this mission of great importance that another party has already likely failed on, I'd like to negotiate for half of this bounty first to aid us in this fight. If any of it is powerful magic that can indeed help reclaim your deity, I think it only in your best interest.
Roll persuasion.
Can I help him? Back him up, be like, yeah, he's right. We need to be extra good with this.
Okay.
Yeah, please help me. Okay.
The
That's
tiefling-
because you shit talked them before.
Fuck
Kind of
you,
leers
Eddie.
at you, and then leers at Flora, and then kind of thinks about it. You see like the wheels turning as she nods her head. Very well. You may take one of your treasures now, but not the key. I
Well,
will
how
be
do you know they
maintaining
didn't take
this.
the way of
fair.
the key?
Pardon me?
How do you know they didn't take the way of the key?
Because I
Huh?
have the key, and no one gets through the door without it.
Are you sure they can't pick the
Do
lock?
you know what's behind the door?
I do.
What's behind the door?
Why do you
It
offer
is.
the key to?
A treasure that we have not been able to overcome. My people had
See?
to abandon it.
This is why I said
Overcome.
take the key.
When do you mean there's a
I
monster
do not know
behind
more.
that door?
My people had to leave. That is what they told me.
Chickens.
Could
Chickens.
not
Yeah.
pursue it.
Lizard skewers.
All right.
It is
Well.
of great magic and tremendous strength. That I have no doubt. And possesses anyone who possesses the key is in possession of great power.
That sounds like our option 2 for sure. So,
See?
party, what is the thing that's going to most likely help us in our quest? The 3
Bells.
spells,
Yeah.
the magical feather, or the strange health adjacent potion.
The 3 spells.
Could be firepower. And then Kirk said feather. All right. Hands for feather. One
Gold.
for
I see
feather.
one for feather.
Gold.
I'm sort of 50-50
Tiny?
on the
Tiny,
feather.
how do you feel about
Pretty
feathers?
Cool.
I'm not for feather.
Okay.
Damn it!
Okay.
I'll
Alright,
do
one
this
for
mission
feathers.
by myself for the
All right,
feather.
then let's hear it for scrolls. Let's hear it for scrolls. One for scroll. Tiny. Half, 1.5. Almost a scroll. All right, and then
I don't know.
She's interested.
scrolls going once. Scrolls
you
going
don't know what a
twice.
scroll is, Katie. It could contain any
know-
spell, and you
I
use
know
it
what a
once.
scroll is, Troy. You made me listen to the book.
Okay.
All right,
That's
Where
and
the dumb Farida can't understand the concept of magic as a damn warlock.
all right, and we'll go with health adjacent thing. Who wants health adjacent thing? It looks
Troy,
like
were
the
you-
scrolls have it.
Troy, were you for the feather?
You guys all wanted the
I'm
key, eh?
for the feather or the scroll, not the potion.
Okay, then let's go scroll.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm not breaking that tie, but you can break the tie.
Silent guest didn't even vote.
He's silent.
Yeah, I said it didn't matter to me.
All right, we'll take the scrolls.
All right.
They will.
For the
add
record,
to our
I
description,
wanted
might,
the-
I hope. I want the feather too.
Doesn't matter.
Well, you
So
did
cool.
speak up when it was appropriate.
I hear something from the feather, perhaps.
Okay, so she concedes. Very well. As proof that we are in accord, and that you are going in pursuit of our great prize, I will give you these scrolls. She takes these dusty scrolls down and presents them to you all.
All right, what do we got?
The scrolls are
Big money, big money, big money, no whammies!
one is unknown to everyone, gibberish.
What? Do we know what language it's in?
Motherfucker.
It's in arcane, indecipherable to those who don't know it as a spell for their class. Unfortunate.
Oh, so it's like a cleric spell or something.
It's a sorcerer wizard
No.
spell.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a sorcerer
Something like
wizards among us? No, I didn't think so.
No.
The second one, warlocks, artificers can read this.
Yeah.
Troy,
I can read that then.
You see spider climb scroll.
Oh.
Second level transmutation.
Can you cast that before you're level 3?
If you
That's
cast it at a
first.
higher level than you're able to, there's a chance it'll not work.
Okay, cool.
But you can do it. And then additionally, the last one. Dang it, my thing closed. Is only Lydia can read it. It's a knock
Art
spell.
Oh, no.
With a knock?
Okay.
Like knock on a door knock?
Like magical open any lock spell.
Oh!
Okay. Well, it could have been worse. We should have taken the feather. You're right, Beowulf.
Gold.
And the first one was mage armor,
Well.
but I don't think anyone can use that.
Yeah,
And
I don't think so.
They
can
can't
get rid of
use
that
it, or
invocation.
because can't use it because we can't read it, or can't use it at all.
like you can't read
It's
it.
not our class. Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
if
so I
it's
guess I'll
not on
take
your
the spider
spell
climb
list,
one.
you can't even read the scroll. It doesn't come up as decipherable for you. It just
Because
comes
it's
up as gibberish.
arcanic is the language.
It's just
No.
gibberish. It's like changes. It's magic.
Oh, okay.
It's not a language. It's just gibberish to you.
All right.
Anyways,
Well, maybe they come in handy.
Who's gonna hold on to that?
Well, I guess like I'll hold on to the spider climb because I'm the only one who can read it. You can hold on to the knock because you're the only one who can read that.
'Kay.
Fair enough.
Um,
Who wants the gibberish scroll?
I can carry the gibberish scroll.
Okay.
Okay. And so with that, Yggdrasil will inform you that you can rest in her environment, but this will be the closing chapters of the evening.
Oh, this will be like the end of the session?
Yeah.
Okay. What if we just like fought the queen right now for all the treasure? That would extend the session a little bit.
What? Did you say fight the queen?
Yeah.
That's your call, man.
Might extend the session a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So
I'd have to
the
see that
interest
a
of
little bit
playing
longer
more.
for sure.
Yeah. So you can take him, right? Maybe not.
No.
I don't know. We don't need
Half
to make
our-
more enemies in this place.
Half our party is weak, and we just basically
Oh.
took one of their peoples.
I want to ask them if they have any thieves' tools
Oh,
or any way we can purchase supplies. We have gold. Do you have an economy down here?
We have some supplies. Food we can offer you. Some of our weapons, perhaps. A spear. Crude shield.
You have.
No, they don't have.
They don't have lockpicks? Damn it.
Not in
Damn
the
it.
sense that you would want.
I wish I noticed that. Okay.
Like,
19 gold. I might as well throw it at people.
I will let you
Actually, yeah, it
roll
costs 25. Never mind. It costs way too much for me, anyways.
to find a knockpick or to buy a set.
The whole set is 25 gold. I didn't realize it was so expensive.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that expensive either, but it does make sense that it's like these finely tuned pins and like picks and stuff.
Yeah, get a whole bunch of shit going on. It's like a mirror and like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are you
It's a
gonna
page
do
to be a
then?
rogue.
You have free movement throughout the Cobalt controlled lands, and Meepo will
Let's him.
escort you to the Goblin side of the fortress when you're ready to go.
You said they had. You said a prisoner silent guest. They had a goblin.
Yeah. The
Maybe he can give us some intel.
am I small enough to sit on Meepo's shoulder?
Meepo's not much bigger than you. So, like, we're just gonna go with what you put in, so like 3'5".
Oh, I had changed it to 2.5 because you said it 3.5 was too big for
No,
the
I'm sorry. We'll just go
monster.
with the traditional whatever it said.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Why? Don't be sorry.
I just didn't mean to jump back and forth.
No worries, man.
Just makes sense. Okay. And Meepo is just under 4 feet, so he's not too big a creature.
So then my hands aren't much smaller than his finger.
Yeah, exactly. Everything works out well. Okay. Where do you guys want to go? As you guys peek through, there's bars here too, and try not to go through the squares there.
I'm interested
Let's
in
go through the squares, please.
talking to some goblin prisoners.
Are we gonna stay here the night? Is that the plan?
I think that's a meta. It would be pretty good to level up, but also I guess the fighters are pretty tired.
Me and John need hit points.
Yeah, you need
I
some
could-
manner of hit points.
if we-
I'm good
I
to
mean-
keep going, but I'm not gonna.
Somebody blew all their spells.
I did.
We need to sleep.
I blew it all.
So, Silent Guest is peeking through what appears to be like a jail bar door with like bars at the top, so you can kind of see through, and the light's peeking through, and you guys can see what appears to be goblin prisoners
Nice.
tied up in there.
Very nice.
Meepo is just kind of following you guys around. The kobolds are kind of following him.
You probably
When-
could ask the kobolds what they know too, but they're
If
sort of
Meeple's coming
jerks.
with us, then I'm gonna hold his hand as we walk, like friendly, not anything else.
Okay.
Not again.
No. My hands are about the same size as his.
Yep.
So I'm holding his hand, and
Totally
then
innocuous. Go.
if they're following Meepo, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and give them the stink eye.
They don't really understand why you're protecting him. They're kind of
Because
confused.
kindness is easy. Your cruelty is not.
Meatboy is a piece of shit.
You're
You
a
must
piece of
defeat the
shit.
dragon.
You are a piece of shit. Don't
They-
insult my friend. Don't talk about my friend like that. Come on, Meepo. Fuck these guys.
All of them take a few steps back at your anger. They're just basically like reciting their like litany against Meepo, and you got angry there. Well,
My
it's just the facts, lady. He is.
the sweet, wonderful aroma of brownies follows my angry little fairy self as as Meepo and I walk away from these assholes.
All right.
You
So-
do not get to bask in my ambience.
So as Flora and Meepo hold hands, Gilrath and Tiny and Silent.
I'm gonna go
peering
make some
through the bars
brownies.
here. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
What do we have
Gilrath,
here, silent guest?
It looks like we have a few prisoners. Perhaps they know something.
Perhaps they do.
I guess I just kind of like clink my
Here and
claws between the bars, like yoo-hoo.
You see the goblin like peek up.
You.
What's that? Wait, is there somebody? What's happening? Yeah, what's happening out there?
Come closer.
Okay, I'm tied up. They got us tied up.
Oh,
are the
Why
bars
is
big
that?
enough for me to fit through?
They're not small. Like no, you can't fit through them.
Darn.
That'd be too easy. That'd be hilarious, though. Why not?
Should have been a pixie. Could have been tiny.
You gotta see that the goblins are like chained to the floor. As you're kind of like peering through your dark vision.
The bar's
Oh, yeah,
effect
they're tied
is
up.
crazy
Yeah.
cool.
Help us out.
Why would we do that?
We'll do whatever you want. Yeah, we'll help you out.
And a bunch of stinking goblins have to offer to the likes of us.
What do you want? Yeah, we'll get you whatever you want. Yeah,
We want the
whatever you
dragon.
want. What dragon? What?
Formulate
What else
words
you
and
want?
then formulate words and then express self. Don't just express self without formulating words. We can't understand you.
Okay, fair enough. As you're flying in here with Meepo.
Yeah. We get you the dragon. Yeah, just get us out of here. Yeah.
The kobolds are like, you shouldn't be talking to the. Fuck, I'm losing my accent. I can't jump back and forth.
Well, insight to see just like how full of shit these goblins obviously are.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, they're so
21.
lying through their teeth. Like every word is just dripping with lies.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm gonna like pull back my hood
Talk to the
and just
goblins.
like let my eyes go just like bright neon blue. I'm gonna roll intimidation, and I'm gonna say in like a cautionary manner, be like, you shouldn't make promises that you can't keep. I want to make them shit their pants a little bit, but
You see this one kind of like jump back. These ones can't really get a good glance at you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not lying. Yeah, I'll get you whatever you need. Yeah.
they're hopeless.
Kind of like dashing.
Can I use my I'm enjoying this way too much. Minor illusion to make the sound come out from behind the goblin that keeps talking, being
No.
like,
The goblins,
Oh.
these kobolds are going to stop you. You're still having like a staring anger match with them, and now they're watching you quite intently. As you like go to start, they're like, "What are you doing?"
casting a spell on the goblins.
The goblins are not for you to be casting spells, especially near the queen. You see these kobolds kind of like stand up at the end here. They're like, what is going on? the queen guards.
I don't want to hurt the queen. I want to tempt the goblins.
I'm
But
gonna try
fine.
to defuse this situation and be like, well, if you're going to bar us from the goblins, perhaps you'd like to explain more about their lands.
What? What are you talking about? I do not care
We're
about the
going
goblin
there to
land.
kill them all. We need to know what we're walking into. This is logical.
Alright, roll persuasion.
Okay. 13.
So-
You're like, of course we want to know where we're going. You idiot.
Fine.
I wasn't
Then I
very
speak
nice.
to them. But no spell casting in front of the queen.
He kind of glares back at Flora.
Fine. For
Fine.
now.
These guys are watching you like a hawk. All of these guys here. Staring you down.
I'm gonna try and, despite my small statue, like
Statue.
stature, whatever. Shut up, it's late! Stand in front of Meepo, kind of like being all defensive, like, leave him alone!
Alright,
Come here.
well, Flora stares down the guards. The rest of you may speak to the goblins through the bars at your whim.
Okay. Well.
Goblins are my favorite accent, so go for it.
I like how the women
Yeah,
sound
we'll
like
make
the
you
men
talk
too.
more.
Huh?
The queen sounded exactly like Meepo.
No, she has a slightly different tone.
A feminine tone.
Yeah, exactly. And also my throat is sore. I'm getting over a cold. So leave me alone.
It's helping you. The post cold is helping you.
I don't know. It might not be that way tomorrow. Anyways, yes.
Oi, we can do whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm going to ask the goblins, be like, you're trying our patience. You tell us one thing that is true, one thing we can use, or we're done here.
We'll get you there. Yeah, we know the way. The back way. Yeah,
There's a back way.
yeah, totally. We know the back way.
That might not be a lie. I'm gonna uncite it though, because they are full of shit.
It's a total lie.
Total lie?
Well,
Okay.
we
Desperate ramblings of filth on the streets. I've dealt with too much of your kind before.
no. There's a
You will die in this cage.
There's a back
And
way.
I just turned my back.
no. Well, it's locked. It's locked. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's locked. Back way's locked.
Here, I'm like yelling. Come.
There's no back way. Just done.
Alright, what about the rest of you? Gilrath gets frustrated. Goblins are like,
No. It's the back way. Yeah, it's locked.
There's no back way. You invent stories. But you, Meepo, what do you know?
These guys clearly have no information. We should just walk away.
Yeah, Meeps, what do you know?
oh, yeah, shit, that's me again.
I,
Getting tired.
Clearly, our GM is
What?
sleeping.
What do you want to know from him?
What do you know about goblins?
I know that they live on the other side of the Citadel, and they attacked a week ago and stole my sacred dragon.
Have your people ever seen where they live? Do you have scouts? Do you have intelligence?
returned.
Do you know anything?
We launched an attack to retrieve the dragon after it was taken. They live on the north side. I know the way.
You didn't get far.
It
You
Did
know the way
anyone
to
come
their
home
border.
from the attack?
No, we lost all.
Then
So
how
none
do you
of
know?
your people have ever penetrated them.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you say, Katie?
I said, so then how do you know?
They sent like a half dozen kobolds to try and retrieve the dragon.
Yeah.
And none of them came back.
Well, how do they know it was only the goblins that killed them and not something else? We saw rats everywhere.
He doesn't know. He just knows that that's what they went to do. Could very well have been killed by other things.
They don't know much. Well,
And
we
Meepo
might
will
just
hear
have
you
to
guys
go
talking, and
gather
he will mention that
There is a back way, but it is locked from both sides and trapped, I believe.
Well, maybe Flora's new spell could assist with that. Didn't know what you had in those scrolls. Can you show us to that back door?
I can, but we cannot open it.
Give us a shot.
Why? Because it's locked?
Yes.
It's okay, friend. We have key now.
okay.
The Beowulf sunglasses. Assuming that's how the knock spell works.
I have it up here. Choose an object you can see within range. The object can be a door, box, chest, a set of manacles, padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevent access. Target. A target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck by a bard becomes unlocked, unstocked, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks,
okay.
only one of them is unlocked.
So if it's a mundane lock, it will work, but if it's a magical lock, it will not.
If you choose to target, if you choose a target that is held shut with arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally.
That sounds great.
When you cast
could probably
a spell,
also raid the other places. No, we'd have to choose.
when you cast the spell, a loud knock, audible as far away as 300 feet, emanates from the target object.
So they'd know. But
They'll know.
Well, 300 feet is a long way if they're not manning that post. Interesting. Well, even if they hear a sound, it'd be better than walking in the front door, right?
That's true.
I think Meepo can take us to this door. You can use your new toy. And
It wouldn't hurt to investigate it at the very least.
For sure. Yeah. Get all prepped. Yeah, if we're going to be kicking in the back door with a huge noise, let's definitely take a breather, get ready.
Kick it in.
Get our feathers ready. The Beowulf spell.
By new toy, you mean my scroll, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Not Meepo.
Okay. Meeple's not toy. Meeple friend.
Naturally. Yes. Although, I must apologize, Meepo. I didn't know your circumstance and I intimidated you before.
It is all right.
See,
Meepo?
Meeple?
We're able to get the sacred dragon back.
You're doing great, Meepo. Just have to help us.
Good.
And don't mess up.
I will try not to.
We're sending you back.
No.
As long as we are able to get the dragon back, then maybe Meepo would have standing in his clan.
Yes, redemption, all that.
So
I don't know why you'd want to associate with these folks after the way they treated you, though. I'd kill them.
It is my fault the dragon was gone, as the queen decreed.
No, Meepo. Remember what I told you? They're all if one loses the dragon, they all lost the dragon because nobody helped you and there's no lion team. You did good, Meepo. They need to take accountability for their fuck up because they fuck up too. Even if she doesn't want to admit it.
Okay.
That it's your fault.
Exactly. A bully will always blame somebody else.
Okay.
You're doing great, Meepo.
Thank you.
And I think we're gonna call it there for the evening because I really gotta go to bed. I gotta go.
Yeah, we'll long rest somewhere.
Work tomorrow.
Sounds
early
good.
Still. But yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Do you know what you're doing in the next minute or two? We can move towards an end, or we still?
Yeah, I
we'll
think
leave it there.
Well, we'll take their generous accommodations. We'll long rest, and then we'll get ready to march for the back door. in the morning or whatever time of day it is.
Okay. If you guys like ask for a room, they'll give you like a room here. Just to the
Yeah,
left of the
that sounds
room here.
like the play. You mentioned you had accommodations. We'd like to prepare for what's about to be a very harrowing assault.
Alright.
They're back, eh?
I think they might be.
And with that,
The
you guys
vengeance.
can move in here. Move some kobolds out.
That's my poor meatball. I'm just so concerned. The hiccups had to return.
And you guys can rest for the evening and level up to level 2. And we'll continue the adventure next time.
Oh snap!
Sounds good.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah!
I was gonna say I feel like the music should be yeah,
The Pokemon, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we just healed.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't sure what that. Haven't played that in so long.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice. Exactly. Time to heal up, and then we continue on.
Bring Meepo. Come join us, Meepo. You stay with us for now,
All right.
at least.
Chill group in there. Yeah, will
Yeah.
join us.
Yeah.
So I guess that's.
We just jammed into this one
right
room.
there. Yeah, that's where they put you. They're like, if you guys want to rest, we'll accommodate you. It's just like a shitty hay piles all in the ground here with some dirty rags.
I find a wooden box that I can
Fair
sit
enough.
in and fall asleep in it.
I sits. I am going to take some whatever rolls of stuff that look semi-clean on the top of things and sleep on top of it.
Nice.
I don't know. Make a bed out of their shit, comfortable enough, blankets, cloaks, whatever. Just
Yeah.
like a
just
little
make do.
little bird. Make a nest.
And that.
I'm not super tired yet, so I'm gonna just walk around for my watch, I guess.
Fair enough.
Just for a time. I'm not ready to chill with these guys. I'll just, wander off my own for a while. Explore. Think. And then I'll return and sleep when I need to.
Gotcha. The kobolds will follow you around.
I don't
They
want the
let you do
kobolds to follow
shit.
me around.
That's not really an option as you are in their domain. They're not letting you guys roam freely. You have free access, but you are escorted everywhere.
Oh, well.
If you want to take a
give
few
them-
out, you would not be opposed.
They're not like stopping you from going where you'd want to go, but they are following you.
Oh, well. Trying to find a dark corner with some privacy.
That's going to be tricky. With
If
them
they're
following you.
just chasing me, well, is it just one following me?
It's like 2 here that were watching the door. And there's a bunch that you vacated out of the door, so they were kind of just in the hallway when you guys came out.
Like, if I went to like the entrance, would they follow me there? Like the way we came in?
Yeah, they'll follow you everywhere around here. I mean, you can
Even
try
if
and
I
make
left
like
their
a.
domain?
No, you can leave.
I'm just
the
curious
territory.
the extent of their business here. I'm just going for a walk, and I don't want to be surrounded by these filthy monsters.
Fair enough. I guess you can try and make a stealth as you like dip around the corner, but like their objective is to escort you around. You can go into the room with your party, or
That's fair.
I'm not really sure how to go about.
As I'm just wandering
letting it-
around the way we came. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just gonna try an intimidation roll to be like, will you
Surprise.
fuck off and give me a moment to collect my thoughts?
Okay. Yeah. If you just want to like make some
23.
space. Okay. You scare them away for a bit, and you see them like. So you'll walk back to like the starting room over here, and you'll see them kind of like hovering around the door as you like yell them at them here.
Yeah.
They'll like go back down the hall. You hear them like kind of at the distance, like over there.
Okay.
You're like,
Cool.
fuck these fucking monsters.
Surrounded by people and monsters, cretins and wizards. Okay.
You have
And
a
then,
moment.
yeah, I'll just chill here for a while and then go back and sleep, and we can end it there.
Oh, fair enough. I thought you were gonna actually like do more or commute or do something. Okay, cool. All good. Sorry for hassling you there. I wasn't quite sure.
No, they would. They would.
But okay, awesome. I hope you guys all had fun. That's it. That's all I
Yeah.
got for you this evening.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
That was
GG's.
fun.
Been a pleasure.
Sorry, I stole one of your NPCs.
Oh no, that's the whole game. He's yours now. Take him. I didn't want him. Piece of shit.
You're like,
I'm just
I
kidding.
fight you.
I'm just kidding. All good. But yeah, pull the cord here.